A one, a two, a skiddly diddly do. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind, or I won't live to see another day. I swear it's true. Because a girl like you's impossible to find. You're impossible to find. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Banana Duck Podcast.
Sorry.
I'm your host, D.Stet, a.k.a. Steady, a.k.a. the Muffin Man, a.k.a. your mom's favorite rapper, a.k.a. D.Stet.
I'm your other host, Haley.
And to my and to my left is the one and only. You guys heard so much about her, Savannah Banana. Welcome to the Banana Duck
on
Podcast.
the Banana Duck Podcast.
Welcome back,
Thank you
everybody.
so much for fucking
Welcome
having
back.
me.
For fucking having me. It's about fucking time. We have a little something to show you guys.
Yeah, you want to
We're
show
really
'em?
excited.
Yeah, go for it.
So we ordered this like forever ago. Was it my idea?
Forever
I think it
ago.
was your idea.
Pretty sure it was. Anyway, Amazon.com. Look at her.
Wow.
The Banana Duck Podcast pillow.
Put it right there in the middle, y'all.
For when we don't have a guest, it'll be
Yeah.
in the middle of us.
Sorry.
For now, Savannah is the pillow.
The banana is next to the banana.
Yep.
George,
Yep.
George.
say hi to George. We
George.
never talk about George.
Welcome, George. How we doing?
Welcome, George.
We called him Phil before the podcast even started. So
Yeah, we were trying to figure out his name. And we forgot what it was.
You forgot his name?
It's George. I remembered.
Phil.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Remember, it's
We were watching Kicking and Screaming last
Yeah.
night, so there was a lot of Phil and Paul going
It's
on.
George
Yeah,
Venus.
Philly.
Look, you beat me, Philly. You get the Pele ball.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
It's on
Oh my
Netflix.
god, we watched it yesterday.
Till September or something.
What? I
Yeah,
hate that.
there's like 5 more days. It literally just went up like a month ago.
Can I tell
and
you?
it's already gone.
I hate Netflix.
Oh, Netflix is ass.
Me and T tried to watch a movie the other night.
Yeah.
It wouldn't let us watch the movie.
It crashes.
kept crashing
Yeah.
Oh.
the entire time.
No,
We got
the,
like
the
a couple
app
minutes in.
itself is terrible.
Yeah, we got like a couple minutes in and it's just.
You know what? I realized this yesterday. Adam Sandler fucking lives on Netflix. I was scrolling through like just added movies. Every other fucking movie was an Adam Sandler movie.
Because he's a goat.
Yeah, and I honestly think he's been like just taking over Netflix with like the murder mystery or whatever, and then now his
yeah.
daughters
Murder
have
mystery.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
2 of
there's
them
2
now.
of 'em.
I never
Like-
seen
Oh,
either
Jennifer.
one.
Yeah,
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah,
Love
that
her
one.
too.
I
Yeah.
know. what
Those
a
are
goat.
like my 2 favorite.
But the new one that's on
Really?
there has his daughters, and it's something like you're
Yeah.
not invited to my bar mitzvah.
Yeah,
or something like that.
you're not
Bar mitzvah.
you're
Bat
not invited
mitzvah?
to my bat mitzvah.
Sorry, my bad.
She said Bart mitzvah.
My Bart Simpson.
You're
My
not
Bart
you're not
Simpson.
invited to my Bart
yeah,
Simpson.
so his daughters are like now.
I know. We have our dog's over here in the corner
He
right
just
now.
covered himself with a blanket.
He literally
he
got
was
under
listening
there.
to us. He was kind of in the conversation.
Yeah, I know.
just
He
staring
was
at us.
watching us sing, and he said,
Aw,
"I'm
Jack.
tired of this shit." He went right under the blanket.
Yeah.
But yo, speaking of Netflix, did you see the preview for the new Adam Sandler movie coming out?
Well, no. What's
It's called Leo. He's a little lizard that lives. It's an animated movie. He's a lizard. He voices. I guess he lives in a classroom. He's like a classroom pet.
Oh.
He's got big dreams. He's got
Oh
aspirations.
my god, that's
Yeah.
adorable.
But he said he don't like that, like the
Yeah.
the Adam Sandler voice.
Yeah.
Like that. I can't even fucking do it.
Oh
but
my god, I love that.
yeah, it's it looks pretty good.
When does it come out?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I just seen a preview for it
Oh, Leo the Lizard.
on I guess it was TikTok. I seen it.
Cute.
But speaking of,
Yeah.
you follow Dan Povenmire, right?
No.
The creator of Phineas and Ferb,
Yes.
voice of Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Yes.
Don't know that person, but yeah. Okay.
You know
Crazy,
Phineas and
Savannah.
Ferb.
God.
I just don't know the people.
He dropped a TikTok the other day, and he's at like this table with all these people, and he's like recording like a selfie video, and he shows everybody. He said, "We just got done writing the first song for the Phineas and Ferb reboot. Phineas and Ferb coming back, bro. You heard it
No.
here first. If you don't follow Dan Povenmire, you heard it here first.
I'm so
folks.
fucking excited. So TV, the series.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
not a
like a
movie?
TV series. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, he said reboot, and he said the first songs. I mean, it could go either way. It could be a movie. It could be a TV
and
show.
I'm pretty sure it's a fucking banger.
Yo, Ed, the Zoe 102 is a
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
really
thought it was a
show.
series.
I thought it
Yeah.
was a series, just like iCarly, how it came back.
Yeah.
They
Fucking last season left on a fucking cliffhanger.
yeah,
Ugh,
They-
makes me mad.
they getting
Makes
too
me
old
mad.
for that shit.
I don't know. Ever since Spencer, whoever his name is, Jerry Trainer,
Jerry.
took it over.
I was gonna say Springer. I always
I
do.
know,
Jerry
me
Springer?
too,
Jerry
dude.
Springer.
Oh my
Always
God.
associate
Oh,
Jerry with
R.I.P.
yeah.
I forgot he just
Jerry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of, Bob Barker died yesterday.
Who's that?
The old host of Price is Right, the
Yeah.
original guy.
Oh.
Yeah, he died at 99. His
What?
birthday was in 2 months.
Yeah, well lived.
Yeah.
Well
I
lived.
would have just said he was 100 if it was 2 months away.
Yeah, but
Well,
they,
he wasn't 100.
Months
That's what
away,
they did
bro.
to,
If it's
you
one
know,
day.
Betty White, right? 'Cause she,
Betty White was 99, right?
Yeah, she
No
was.
way.
Yeah.
I think she was 99 as well.
Ah.
Yeah, a
And then the
lot.
Queen.
I don't know.
How old was the Queen?
Let's fact check.
Was she
these.
99?
No, oh my gosh, I think the Queen was a whole lot. I don't know though.
Or was she like 102? I feel like she was
Was
pushing
Betty
100.
White even 99?
Betty
Watch
White.
her be like 89.
No, it's
The Queen was 96.
96.
96?
We should have knew that.
No.
That's their hockey number.
For anybody that doesn't
He,
know.
Betty White was 99.
99, okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Crazy.
Nice.
That's crazy that you can live that long.
I know, right? Like,
I will be dying at 77. I'm calling it now.
okay.
I say
I mean,
80.
I guess I think that's really well lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know if I would want to live like past 100 because I just feel like your body would just be like,
Dude, at that point,
Yeah.
you're just like,
yeah.
oh!
Unless you're like really healthy and you like your body just
Yeah,
is
unless you're
great.
kicking it.
What
man.
day
I
is
don't
this?
I feel like Betty White was kicking it. Like,
Oh, yeah, I
she
think so,
wasn't
too.
like,
No,
you know, she
Betty
was-
White, I could
Yeah.
only imagine. She's up in her mansion smoking weed with Snoop Dogg every day, bulling out. Like,
Yeah.
Not Snoop.
no.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg do everything with everybody.
Right. Oh my God, Snoop
Martha
Dogg.
Snoop is
Stewart.
around.
No, Snoop
is
is
around.
around, dude.
Like he was on
He
the
does
Big Time Rush
anything.
episode. Like
Yeah.
and then smoked with them backstage, you know.
Dude, he
What?
Yeah.
He
He
was in a
was
Big Time Rush
he was on an
episode?
episode of Big Time Rush and then Kendall, I forget his real name.
Yeah.
Is it Kendall? I think they're all their real names.
I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure.
All of their names are their real names. Kendall came out later on, pretty recently, I think, on TikTok. He said when Snoop was on the episode, after they filmed, they all smoked weed with Snoop in the back.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gustavo said that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that in a TikTok.
Oh, was it Gustavo?
Yeah,
I thought it
yeah.
was Kendall that said it.
No, he smoked with Kendall and Snoop Dogg.
Oh, okay.
yeah, you sent me that TikTok
Yeah,
like not too
yeah.
long ago.
I feel like that would be the next one to have a reboot just because they're on tour and stuff.
Yo,
Oh my God, Big
a
Time
Big Time
Rush?
Rush
Yeah.
fucking reboot. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I would
Good.
cry.
That would
Big
be
time
cool.
reunion. But oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, that's all I got. Well, thank you guys for watching.
This has been.
This has been the Banana Dog Podcast.
Again, thank you for fucking having me.
Oh yeah, of course.
So excited.
Of course.
Christ. I have my random thoughts of the week.
Oh, you want to? We're jumping right into it. Let's get it.
Yeah, I mean, unless you guys have
Random.
anything else.
No.
Okay.
I feel like I had something else to say, but
Oh.
it's alright.
It'll come to you.
Oh,
There
we
you
were
go.
talking about Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
He was he DJ'd at one of the NHL All-Star games.
He's a DJ?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was so weird. I guess, and he performed too. I guess. Oh, it was one of the older ones. I don't even think I watched it. Yeah. That's all I had to say.
Okay.
Proceeding.
For first random thought.
Oh my god.
I was wondering the other day if bugs could smell.
Oh,
Because like, you know, like spiders and bugs just be hanging out in the bathroom. It's like, why would you hang out in the stinkiest
yeah.
room of the house if they can smell? You know?
Did you see a spider after you took a shit yesterday? Was this your random
No,
thought?
there has been a father long leg in my bathroom for about
father long.
for about
Daddy long
there's been a
Oh.
zaddy long leg
Daddy long
in my
leg.
bathroom for like maybe a month now.
Oh.
Literally, like we're friends.
Oh.
I walk in, I like give him a little look. I'm like,
You
stay
of
there.
all people?
I know.
Like, I'm surprised
We're,
you're not
listen, as long as he
screaming out the
doesn't
bathroom.
move,
Mhm.
is he's staying where he's staying, or if I walk in and he's not in the same spot, I start freaking out. I'm like,
Where is he?
and then if I can't
Where
find
is
him,
she?
I don't go to the bathroom. I use mom's bathroom because I'm like, but if I know where he's at and he's staying there, I'm like, all right, we're cool. You're
Yeah.
cool. I'm cool. We cool.
We cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been in my bathroom for like 3 weeks now.
Oh my god.
But I feel like
3
that's a good,
weeks?
That's a good thought.
Yeah. So I was like, I wonder if they can smell.
Maybe he's
like,
dead and he's just
Because-
stuck
no,
in
because
his
he
web.
moves around.
And the
He's been in one
bugs,
spot for a
too.
while, and then he went to another spot, and then he moved today to another
Why
spot.
don't you move him outside?
I don't know. The one time I walked in,
Come here,
the one time I walked in, and I looked up at his spot where he usually is.
Yeah.
He wasn't there. I was like, and I started looking around. He was crawling around the ceiling. I said, oh, and I fucking left. Oh, he was crawling around with his
Well,
long legs, and I didn't like it.
They're like the least harm.
Yeah.
They're like the harmless
I don't
spiders
care
in the
about
world.
harmfulness, Dan. They're just, ugh. They're just like his long legs, and he's like,
I'd let one crawl in my hand.
Yeah.
But he's
Like, don't go camping. Because they're always around
I don't
campsites
want to
and
go
stuff like that,
camping.
yeah.
I would never do that in my
Daddy
life.
long
we
legs
should
are
go
very
camping.
The only time I would go
Just
camping,
2 nights, like a Friday, Saturday night.
I would only go camping if it was like winter.
We'll roast some weenies and we'll,
Well, like,
make
I
some
feel like
s'mores.
it's like, I don't
Make
know.
some s'mores.
Yeah, I
They got them
guess so.
campsites where there's like bathrooms and showers on the site.
Yeah,
you just go to
yeah.
a little public bathroom.
Yeah, those wouldn't be too bad.
We
I mean,
could do
camping,
that.
I'm not opposed to camping.
No,
It's just, you know.
Let's
Maybe,
fucking-
like,
let's
I
tent it
wanna
up,
go,
baby.
I want to do, like, camping and then, like, tubing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that'd
Well,
be cool.
I would only
don't have
camp
a
in the
boat.
winter though, because first of all, it's hot as shit.
I know, but, like,
I need
No,
AC.
like fall, like when it's cold
Like
at
fall or
night,
winter-
and then
no,
it's
but,
like
like,
60
winter,
in the day.
snow on the
cuddling up.
ground.
I would love
Ooh,
that.
yeah, a
Just
sleeping
like
bag.
snuggling up under a sleeping bag.
I don't
with,
own
like,
a sleeping
hoodies.
bag
Yeah.
or a tent. Should be expensive.
I'll go to
vacation.
Target, buy a tent, buy a sleeping
my
bag.
We gotta buy one of the pop-up ones. You just like you literally just throw it on the ground. Tent.
Yeah.
I don't think it's how
Yo,
things
one
work, but
time-
okay.
No, they make them now.
No, they're probably bougie and expensive.
One
Maybe.
time, when me and Dan used to go to our family reunions, it was like years ago. Where did she live?
It was somewhere in Jersey. It was like a big lake house.
Yeah, it was like a big lake house, and you know, family reunion. The whole family was there, and so
Like
since the
North Jersey.
since the whole family was there was like nowhere to sleep.
Yeah.
So the
Oh
one
my
year,
god, like our entire family tree.
the 1 year we got this big ass fucking tent with like 4 bedrooms. Like it was like a 4-bedroom tent.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
I mean,
this.
those are
What?
pretty nice.
You don't remember this?
The big ones are pretty nice.
So she had a house, but across the street was her warehouse, which was also
Like a garage type.
It was like a garage, like barn shed
It's
type
where like
deal.
they played video games.
It was like a little hangout with video games and shit, but she had like a million cots in there, so we all kind of like slept on cots.
Well, so-
I think I slept in there with everybody else.
Well, listen, this is what happened. So me, you, mom, and dad planned on sleeping in this 4-bedroom tent.
Yeah.
We set it up and everything. I brought my pillow and
I
blanket
don't
from
remember
home.
this.
Dude, we got it all set up. We had our pillows and blankets all set up in there.
Yeah.
And then we're, partying.
Oh.
Yeah, we start partying and everything, and then like later in the night it starts downpouring.
Yeah, we're watching the fireworks. It was like 4th
Yes.
of July weekend.
And it was like a monsoon. It was like crazy, and like the
Yeah.
tent was just like
Floating away.
yeah. And my pillow and blanket were in there, so those were soaked. And I was
Yeah.
like, well, where am I gonna sleep? So then mom and dad ended up sleeping in the back of Uncle Dave's van.
Yeah.
And then me and you slept in that little garage warehouse.
Yeah, yeah,
but there
yeah.
was a twin bed, because Kayla was with us that time.
Kayla was with us?
Yes, me and Kayla slept on the twin bed while you guys played
Shit.
video games, and then I
Yeah.
don't know where you slept because I fell asleep.
Oh, I think that was the year I slept in the living room. Because that was the year I discovered the game Bully.
Ah.
You guys
What?
ever played a game Bully?
No, you played it with me recently because
They remastered it for
Yeah.
the newer systems, but it's an old PS2 game. Oh my
Oh.
god. You're just this little kid that goes to this boarding school in the middle of nowhere and you just fuck people up. It's like a GTA type game.
You're just a
Yeah.
bully.
There's a kid
But you're
and
like-
you're punching people.
You're
But
literally
there's
like,
other
going to
bullies.
class. Yeah, you're like
Oh.
fighting the other bullies to be like the top dog in school.
Yeah, the top
But you're
bully.
still going to class and shit. Like you gotta get to math class. And if somebody catches you out, like if you're not in class, these principals come up and they literally rock your shit. Like they literally knock you the fuck out. Like it's oh my god, it's such a fun
And
game.
this is how elementary school bullies were created.
Yeah.
Yes.
literally.
Like,
Yes.
seriously.
This is where we are. I love it.
So I looked it up, and bugs do have sense of smell.
Oh.
I would hope so, because, like,
Okay.
stink bugs smell so bad, but, like, they just, like, it's even after you kill them, they smell.
Yeah.
I feel
well-
like stink bugs are like the Staten Island Guidos of like
Of the
of the bug world.
the bug community.
I don't give a fuck. I stink too. What are you talking about? You're smoking a cigarette. You know what I mean?
I make
Yeah.
coffee!
Yeah.
Like you got to, hey, oh my god, it stinks in here. You're like, oh, it was me. What do you want from me? Like, you know what I mean? That's how I imagine them, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sense. They're
And then a praying
nasty
mantis
as
is
fuck.
just like,
Oh, chicken for 2 minutes.
you literally thought of that because of
Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, they're
I was gonna say karate
They're
panda.
like Karate Panda. No, they're like the Japanese.
That's a different like.
No, I think of
No racist shit. I mean, that was kind of
That was
racist.
crazy. I think of praying mantis as like, hello, like just like
Welcome to my dojo.
like so zen and like, how are you this evening?
position is going to be the downward dog.
Yeah. That's
what we're doing. We don't actually do this. Hello.
But that's how I imagine a praying mantis to talk. Stink bug, that was great.
What are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about?
Show order me a fucking pizza. Okay.
And then the
Gabagool.
the female stink bugs.
Female stink bugs are like, yeah, what are you doing?
They're the
Let's go party.
They're the cigarette moms.
Yeah.
What'd you say to me? If I
Go give me a pack.
run down to the corner store, go get me a pack of cigarettes. I left you a $20 bill on the kitchen table. Go get
Light
it.
100s.
Marble lights. Don't get the normal ones. You get the lights. The
Make
lights.
sure-
They're
Make sure they're the 100s.
the 100s.
We're not the short ones.
Yes. When I was your age, I could go to a gumball machine. I used to get my mom cigarettes.
For 10 cents.
For
10 cents back in my day.
10 cents. And then you just got bees like, what up, motherfucker? What's good with you, Pop?
He's
Oh,
just
shit.
Like, he's like, "Zzz, oh, you scared.
Fuck you,
oh,
fuck you walk around here.
Like in
And
your
just
face.
sting you with his ass. You came to the wrong part of town, motherfucker.
I feel like roly-polies are just like, wee.
I'm having such a good time.
He's like, guys, look at this. Wee. Like a little ball.
That's too good.
And it's turned into how we think bugs.
Oh my god.
What other bugs we got?
Daddy long laser. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
They're definitely, daddy long legs are definitely like.
Sup in the morning,
Sup
see
in
you,
the
love.
morning, sir.
Yeah, like when you walk in, you're like, oh, hi, it's up in the morning, see you, love. How you doing?
How you doing?
Hey,
he
it sounded like
talks
Ozzy
Yeah, I
Osbourne.
was gonna say.
How you doing,
Either
love?
Ozzy Osbourne or the Pirates of the Caribbean. What's his name? Captain Jack
Oh,
Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
What's his name?
No, but I walk in and he's like, oh,
Hello, love.
hello.
You can just drop a shit. I'll cover my
I'm gonna
nose.
take a little stinky.
How you gonna take a little stinky? I'll cover my
You
nose.
go pee or poo poo.
Just warn me ahead of time, love. That's all.
I'll go over here, son.
That's all. I'll get the other corner.
Oh gosh. Ugh, I'm just in the middle of this.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Like,
I'm so sorry.
like-
I feel like
You just sit there and look pretty, baby.
house flies are probably like country.
Morning, partner.
They're just like, oh yeah, they got the glizzy now.
Yeah, let me get a bite of that.
Oh, all the food's over here. Let's go
Oh
over
my
here.
god, I got a shit.
These all their shit right there on the floor. That looks good. Like,
Oh my- What else is there? Worms.
worms.
What do worms do?
worms.
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 Worms are just like.
I feel like they keep asking.
Ah.
They probably ask themselves, "Would you love me if I was a worm?"
Would you love me if I was a human?
Would you love me if I was a human? I'm just gonna inch in this dirt.
Yeah, that's a good voice for them.
we should make like a Bug's Life, but like a cartoon.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm a beautiful butterfly.
That's
how
caterpillars,
caterpillars,
yeah. No, that's just like stapled.
And then butterflies are just like, hello. It's just like,
Hello.
it's just like magnificent creatures.
Isn't the wind gorgeous today?
I'll see you later. Fly away.
Goodbye.
I feel
Oh
like
my
ladybugs talk like Betty Boop.
How does Betty Boop even?
Yeah, I don't even.
I don't know.
they just look how she
I feel
looks.
like she has a high pitched voice.
She does.
She's like, hello.
But
I
like
don't
more
know.
like I don't know.
Like Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Mr. President.
Mr. President.
That's what those ladybugs.
Those are ladybugs, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give him that one. I'll give him that one.
Yeah.
I feel like, what's like a chaotic bug?
A cockroach.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
cockroaches are like, oh! They're like, George, we gotta go! Like,
We gotta get out of here. We gotta go. The lights on.
oh my god, the lights are on!
Did you hear something? No, I didn't. We're okay.
They just fucking scatter.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I don't know, like
dude.
Grasshopper or like a...
Grasshoppers, I think, are just like boing.
They literally...
Like, I'm having so much fun.
Yeah. Other fun bugs.
Wee.
Wee.
The-
Roly
the-
polies and grasshoppers, I feel like they're just having fun.
The
Yeah.
BFFs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, watch
Grasshoppers
this. They're
are
like, wait, watch
fucking-
this.
Yeah. Wait, I can jump higher than you.
All right, what is your next thought?
Yeah,
today?
that was crazy.
Because we've been talking about bugs for 10 minutes.
Like some whole podcast.
I know. We could literally keep going too.
Start looking them up and be like, oh yeah.
Oh, we really just be going to the bathroom alongside strangers.
Oh my god.
Oh, in a public restroom?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Like, we just be peeing with strangers, you know?
Yeah. I got a funny story for you.
Go for it.
So, there was a tournament at the rink on, this weekend. And Meatball was reffing on Saturday. Dude, I refuse to take shits in the public bathroom. And I always go in the ref rooms, but there's games happening, so there's refs in and out. Meatball's reffing. And Meatball, I know you watch the podcast, bro. I'm so sorry. But, I ran in there when I waited till he got on the ice and I waited till he dropped the puck. I ran into the ref room, dropped the fattest shit in my life.
Oh my god.
And then, like, when I was done,
They don't lock it?
Oh,
well,
you
I
can.
work there. I have a key.
Oh,
Yeah, I have a key. I
I
have
was
the
gonna say,
key.
because they always ask for the
Well, no,
ref key.
I went in. Yeah, dropped the fattest shit in my life. His bag was kind of in front of the toilet, so I put it right back where it was. I put the toilet seat down. I even moved the chair back. Like, I made sure everything was the same. Turned the light out, locked it up, and I left. Just left it marinating in there.
That's
the whole game
terrible.
until he got
Oh my
back out.
God.
And
I wonder
didn't-
if he thought anything when he walked
I
back
didn't
in.
see him after that, so I wonder if he walked in and be like, "Oh my god, my equipment smells like ass. It smells like shit."
Yeah.
That's
Sorry, Meet the Bowl.
No, it made me think of that
Apologize.
because I've been looking through my Snapchat memories, and I found a Snapchat memory. I was recording myself in the bathroom at school because a girl walked in and was just talking to herself in
Yeah.
the like by the sinks. So I was just like,
Oh yeah.
I was just recording my face as I was peeing, and like you just hear her talking to herself. She's like, "What? Oh my god!" She's like, "No, that's crazy." And I was like, and then maybe she was on the
like
phone.
an AirPod in or something.
Maybe, but like I don't know. I don't think she was, because then she like
She looked-
stopped. Like she did no
Oh.
goodbye or anything. She just stopped, and then I kept recording, and then she went to the stall right next to me.
Yeah.
Why? There's like 15 stalls.
I
Yeah.
know. That's
In a school bathroom?
Yeah, at Holy
My
Family.
Gosh.
That's where I went. I don't go there anymore, so it's
Yeah.
alright.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're
But
good.
15 stalls.
maybe not 15. I'm like exaggerating.
I
But
mean,
It's like a mall bathroom.
But so she went to the stall right next to me. I'm still recording, and then she starts peeing. You hear her screaming. I'm just like, why do we just pee with strangers?
right. We literally just
And then
pee.
and then she let out a little toot. I got it on video.
You know you were in it. You got it on video.
I did, and I was like, but
Do
I
you have
stopped.
this video still?
I have to really look for it. I
Oh
didn't
my
save
God.
it. But then it just stopped after that. I
That's
was just like-
hilarious.
and it made me think. I was just like, we really just pee together, you know?
Yeah. Well, I refuse public restrooms anymore.
Like if there wasn't a wall, we'd just be like looking,
Yeah.
like, hey.
Well, I don't know. I feel like some countries they have it where like there is no stall and it's just like the toilet and 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 then another line behind it's like toilet.
I've had a
Does that make
nightmare
sense?
about that before.
And like I
No
feel like
stalls,
that's
they're just
like,
shitting?
they're just they're just there.
Are we in fucking prison?
I
That's
don't know. I mean, I
absurd.
feel like it's in different countries. I don't know if that's correct, but I mean, maybe.
I don't know how you guys can just pee in a urinal together, right next to each other.
It
Yeah,
is
but there's like a little divider sometimes, right?
sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. At like sports events, especially some stadiums are like this. It's literally just a trough.
Ugh, like a fucking
Like
You
what
just pee in a
pigs
drain?
what pigs eat out of.
Oh, that's
We're-
so
and
gross.
we're like-
Peeing in a
like-
bucket?
yeah.
It's like a fucking
But it's a long
long.
bucket.
It's like a
Yo,
long
what the
thing.
fuck?
Yeah, and you're
Almost like
all,
imagine like an outside bathtub,
yeah.
but like long.
What
we're all
the
just
hell,
pissing
bro?
together
Yeah.
like cross streams. Like
That's so
That is
crazy.
it's
gross.
kind of gross.
like
dude.
that's so weird.
Yeah, I don't
That's
do
really
that. Like
gross.
nobody's looking at my dick, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
I'll go to the
good.
stall.
If I was a boy, I'd literally pee in a stall. Like I couldn't just like, what's up? Just pee right next to him.
What's up, dude?
Yeah,
Nice
how-
dick.
How about that game as you're fucking peeing?
Yeah, Bryce Harper, dude. Fucking. Well, the
Yeah.
Phillies bathrooms ain't like that, but I think the link used to be like that. It might still be like that.
So weird. I feel
Yeah.
like it's such an
Thank you.
intimate moment. It's just like,
Well, then everyone's
Yeah, well-
drunk, and then imagine
When
the
you're
kids.
drunk, if I was drunk, I wouldn't give a fuck.
But imagine little Timmy who's
Yeah.
10 years old, who's
Oh,
going to the bathroom
yeah.
all by himself.
He's
and he
eye
goes-
level with
he's-
all these dicks.
Timmy.
He's
Just,
the whole time.
He's like, Mom.
son, just look straight. Just look straight. And he's fucking holding his head. Just look straight.
Don't look.
Don't
Then
look
we
at
get
him.
out of the bathroom and be like, hey,
Dude,
Dad.
when oh, sorry, go
No,
ahead.
you're fine. I'm like, hey, Dad, why did his...
Like, why did it look like that?
Why did it look like that?
Why is it so big?
I forgot Jackson was here. I was like, what the fuck is moving under that
Aw.
blanket? Hi, buddy.
When I went to the Pride Parade in New York City
Yeah.
Yeah.
a couple years ago, I had to pee so bad, so we stopped in like this little like grocery store.
Yeah.
It was like the craziest grocery store I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
There was
New
like
York City.
yeah, there was like escalators and it was like 2 floors, a grocery store with 2 floors. I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, all right, I gotta use the bathroom. So the bathroom was on the top floor. So I go up, there's a line, and it was a unisex bathroom, which
Oh.
like
Oh my
love,
God.
but it was so
Yeah.
weird because I was like passing by like this old man as I'm going into the stall, and I was just like, like it
Hello.
was kind of crazy, but like love the
Yeah.
idea of the unisex bathroom, but like with stalls, a unisex bathroom with just like one toilet maybe, you know, like that's cool.
Yeah.
But like there was just all these grown men and like a couple little girlies, like just
Is
like
there urinals
Yeah.
in this bathroom? As
no,
well?
it was just
There's
stalls.
Yeah.
Just all stalls.
Just all stalls.
Okay, well that's better.
That yeah,
It is,
no,
but,
it'd be
like,
crazy if there was fucking urinals
You
and
know,
just
you
whipping
can
out their
still
fucking.
put people with like the little cameras over the
Mhm.
stall.
Yeah, 'cause, like, you know, you
Even
don't
when
know.
there isn't dividers,
know.
like you're still in the urinal. Like the urinal walls still like block you.
cover your
Yeah.
butt.
Like you're not your butt. Your
Butt.
your dick.
Oh,
like,
okay.
but it's still weird. Like that's the thing, bro. Like pee shy. When you got like 2 grown men next to you, it's like, dog, I'm not peeing. Like it's not gonna happen. I'm going back to my seat. Like I'm
Yeah.
out of here.
It's the dude from Waiting,
Huh?
where he can't pee in front of people.
Oh yeah.
Character from Waiting, the movie.
Yeah,
And he
Haley's never
can't-
seen it.
What?
Haley,
I thought you watched it the first time I came over here with us, or no?
I think you guys had it on, but I wasn't watching.
oh yeah.
Understandable.
Okay. No, that's a great movie.
Yeah.
Haley is so
Name a movie. I didn't see it.
anything.
Seriously, name one.
How about
What's up, Jackie?
Oh, he's just spinning.
I ain't turning around.
I thought he was getting down.
No,
I got
he's
worried
just
about it. I was
spinning.
like, there goes the light.
Aw.
Oh, he's getting comfy. Anyway, sorry.
I don't know. What's a good movie? How about
I don't know. Are you into musicals?
any of the Mighty Ducks?
I've seen the first one.
Really?
Because like I was like a family movie night. We
Yeah.
watched it.
Oh, we
If you
did.
a hockey kid, you've seen all of them at least like 15
Yeah.
million
Oh,
gazillion
we're,
times.
we're a hockey family.
To be
so-
honest, I didn't know
Yeah.
there was more than one.
Yeah, but like I was always
There's
at like freaking camps,
4?
and they're like, "Oh, let's watch The Miracle. Let's watch Mighty Ducks." And I'm like, I
Yeah.
really don't want to.
There's actually 4, and they made the. Did you ever see the show?
No.
The Mighty
I
Ducks
knew
show.
about it, but I never watched it.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. When you get over the
The intro and stuff like that.
No, yeah, like the intro and like you get around the actual like Disney part of it, like
Yeah.
the little kiddie shit about it.
The
It's
magical.
actually it's actually like pretty funny. Like it's pretty well put together, and it's still the same coach from the original movies.
Yeah, which is
Gordon
nice.
Bombay, like he comes back to coach them.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
me
it's
and
a pretty
T
good,
watched the
pretty
other
good
day?
show.
What?
Sky High.
Oh my gosh!
banger.
Yes.
So good.
Dude, I watch it like I would watch it now and I'd be like, "Oh my god!" Like
Yeah.
Such a good movie. They had
Yes.
so much potential
Way
to
ahead
make
of
a
their
second
time.
one.
They did.
Like, are you
Oh my
serious
They
gosh.
now?
should
Only reason I wanted a guinea pig.
have.
Because the girl turned into a
Yeah.
guinea
He's
pig.
turning a purple guinea pig.
Oh my god.
Good movie.
Yeah,
and
it was, for
the
sure.
guy, do you remember the scientist with the big ass head?
Yes.
He was a science teacher, but he
Was
had like
he?
a huge head,
Yeah.
like huge brain.
Like physically, like.
Yeah. And
Oh.
he was
wasn't, like,
like,
wasn't
"No, we're
a
gonna do
superpower."
science." I can't do his voice.
No, we're gonna do science.
But I realized he's the voice of the little alien in Lilo and Stitch.
No way.
Yeah, because I was
God.
listening and I was like, T, you know who he voices? Because I could hear it.
Yeah.
He's a little, you know, the little alien guy. He's like the sidekick of the
Yeah,
big
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got like 3 eyes.
He's
or
one of the
something.
main characters.
Three
Yeah.
eyes or
One of the
something.
main characters.
But
I
yeah,
forget his name.
he's got like that voice that you just can't like not know. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But yeah, good movie, great
Yeah.
movie.
Oh my god, yes.
Amazing movie.
Very good
Mhm.
movie. Yeah.
Crazy.
What's your next random thought of the week? Was that it?
Oh,
Just the two.
it wasn't.
then.
This wasn't really a thought. It was I was looking through my Snapchat memories and I found a picture I took, and I wrote, if I were ever a manager and I had to let my employees know it was time to go on break, I'd hand them a Kit Kat bar and be like, have a break, have a Kit Kat. Each and every time. And I stand by that. Like,
No?
I was like, that's great. Like, I love that.
That's hilarious.
That's a good transition.
Too bad you'll be a teacher.
I would still do that.
Dude,
yeah. Maybe if a kid
Bathroom break.
does good, I'd be like, you know what? Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Yeah,
Very true.
take 5.
Take
Yeah.
five.
Oh my God, take 5.
Yeah.
You hit him with take 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
You don't know what take 5 is? I actually never had them, and then I tried it, and they're actually
They're good.
banging.
And then
Is that a chocolate bar?
It's like a chocolate covered pretzel with
almost-
caramel and.
It almost looks like it can be like compared to like one of those turtles, like chocolate turtles, like they
Haley doesn't know what
Oh,
that is. You know what?
No.
Yeah, it's like,
I
but
don't
it-
know.
you know, it's
Remember-
made by Hershey.
Remember the Office episode? He said, "Where are the turtles?" They were handing out the gift baskets to everybody, and it was like one of the clients, and he said, "We're going back to get the gift basket back," and then they went and grabbed it back, and the dude ate all the
No.
turtles.
Kind
That's
of.
what they are.
Yeah,
You don't
they're like
remember
chocolate
that?
candies.
Oh my
But
God, we
yeah,
gotta
like
watch
you
the
were saying,
Office
it was
again.
like it's caramel and like a pretzel and like I think maybe
I think it's
peanuts.
it's
right?
like isn't there
But there's a Reese one that has like the peanut butter from the Reese's in it.
Yeah.
So those are great. Like those
Oh,
are
yeah.
fantastic. I don't know. Regular
BoJack
take 5 are
Horseman.
pretty good too.
Yeah, if I was a manager, I'd be like, take 5, or I'd be
Yeah.
like, have a break, have a Kit
Yeah.
Kat.
Yeah.
Well, take 30. You're gonna have to hit 'em. 6 of them.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah. Quick math, Hal.
I'm not good with quick math.
Not with 5s?
Nope.
5s I'm good at, but like
Nope.
I can do 5s.
I
You
probably
do
could have
5s?
done
No,
that
I
because I know
can.
5 times 5 is 25. But like,
What about 5 times 9? 45. Oh my God.
You put it on the spot. It's time.
I gotta count in my head.
Yeah.
Dude, you just.
We're teachers.
What's 5 times 10? 50.
We are
What's 1
teachers.
behind
That's
that?
easy.
45. Well, 9 should be
Oh,
easy
We're
see, I don't think like
teachers.
that. I
You
don't
should
think
We're
like
having
that.
little kids ask us. We're not being asked.
when-
we are asking
when they-
them.
when
12
they-
times 12. 144.
I don't know my 12 times tables. Nope.
Yeah, no, I don't know any
12 times 2.
24.
12 times 4.
I know it's 24, then 48, 72. 74! Actually, I only know that because, like, days, like, you know, they say, like, oh, wait 72 hours, and that's,
Yeah.
like, 4 days.
What's 7 times 8?
Couldn't tell you.
I don't even know.
7, 14,
I do know.
21, 24, 27. No, that was not right.
That's
7, 14, 21, 28. That's as far as I can go.
I will not ever get over
Yeah, I'm only good with some of them.
the 9 strict though with your hand.
Oh my God,
the nine.
Didn't you teach me that
I
recently?
was
Yes,
baffled.
I think I did.
So it's, what is it? It's
So if you do 9,
Times like 1, you put down your pinky finger.
it's
and then
9.
wait, times 9 times 1?
So you put down the first
So
finger
it's
in
9,
front of you.
and you have 9 fingers holding up. And then you put the second one down, so 9 times 2, and that's the 1.
Oh.
And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
18.
6, 7, 8. 18. Explaining that to a 4th grader this past semester? No.
The finger down is
What,
your
they
space.
didn't get it?
Oh my God, they wouldn't understand it. They would keep counting this finger, and they say, "Oh,
No,
9 times 2 is 9." I'm like, "No, it's not."
You know, that counts
No.
as a space.
yeah, I'm like, "That's a space.
This
That's
is
like your
space.
1 digit
So this
place."
is your
like
1 space,
yeah.
and then you count the
Your-
rest.
I think you would
And then
explain
3
it like
would be,
your-
27.
It's your tens placeholder.
And then 36.
Yeah.
And then 45.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
It is. It's crazy. And I mean, I learned it like I don't know.
I learned it recently
this
on
is the
TikTok.
shit they should have taught us.
Yeah.
Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia.
Did they teach you
Virginia.
that?
They
Yeah.
taught you that?
It was
In
like an
school?
elementary school. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like when we
God.
were learning our times table, and like I feel like now I'm in a whole like I'm an alien in this planet, on New Jersey.
Yeah,
And
well,
the kids are like, what is that? And I'm like, you know, you're.
They just get pissed off at us, have a fucking teacher-parent meeting, and give you an IEP.
we had like
That's all
we
they do
had
over here.
multiplication like games that we would do
Like
to
on the
remember.
computer?
No, like we would like our homework was to memorize like the 3 times tables.
Yeah.
And
Never
then the
would do
next
that.
day they'd have like they'd be like, "All right, Dan, it's your turn. Stand up and then go as far as you can remember." And like quiz you in front of the whole
Oh.
class, and like
Oh my
whoever could get the
God.
furthest
It was
won.
So,
Like whoever
yeah.
could get the furthest one. So it was like a competition, so everyone wanted to remember as much as they could.
Ah, I see.
I got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27.
Mhm.
These are your
30.
threes?
Yeah.
33, 36, 39,
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Well,
Threes
yeah.
were easy.
42.
The thing that I will never give in my classroom, I think, once I become like a teacher, is the frickin' like for their multiplication when they do the little times tables. Those and they're timed. I hated those as a student.
Oh, the sheet?
The sheet. It's
Oh my
so
God.
competitive, but
And
at
you
the
can't
same
use
time,
a calculator, so I'm sitting there
and it's just like I wouldn't be able to do that because I feel like everybody's at a different
no,
level.
everyone's at a different pace too. Because then like the
Yeah.
first kid that's like, I'm done,
And you're
and
like,
I'm on number 2. Like,
Stop.
exactly. So like seeing the way that other teachers teach and like giving the kid like what times table they're on. You know, it's always like math dojo or something like that, multiplication like ninja, something like that. So like they're on different paces, and I like that because like I don't know.
That's why I kind of like. That's why I'm more leaning towards like preschool through 4th grade because it's like you're not in that like. I mean, 4th grade you still get a little like with multiplication, but in Jersey, when I applied for my teaching certification, because
This is good. This is a good segue.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about you guys and your process of becoming teachers.
Yeah, so in PA, my certification is preschool through 4th grade.
Yeah.
But when I went to transfer to Jersey, their only option was preschool through 3rd.
Yep.
So now I'm missing a grade. I'm not certified in 4th in Jersey.
That's
I don't
kind of
know
weird
why.
though.
So now I'm just certified preschool through 3rd grade here.
Well, that's
So
That's
you wouldn't,
fine,
like-
though.
that's fine. You didn't want to be a 4th grade teacher.
Yeah,
did you?
but like 4th grade's kind of cool.
What would you say your thing was? 3rd grade you liked?
I like 3rd grade, like kindergarten through 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that I was like. Well, at first, before I did student teaching, I was like kindergarten to 2nd. I was like 3rd, 4th grade, 5th grade. That's where I struggled. Don't want to teach them.
I don't want to teach
you
them
know.
the hard shit. Bro.
Yeah,
Like,
because like, but
it's
then
not hard, but like
Yeah.
it gets a little difficult,
more
and then they
challenging.
get like flustered, and it's like the
Yeah.
younger grades are fun. I want to
Yes.
have fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
I want to just do addition, subtraction. Let's learn
Yeah,
some colors.
I want to have some fun with them, like fun with learning. You know,
Yeah.
it's easier to have fun learning when you're in like younger grades. I feel.
agree, and I
Yeah.
feel like the kids make it fun. Not saying that the older kids don't make it fun,
Yeah.
but like, and then I went into a 3rd grade class and was like, okay, I can roll with this. Like, there's like, you know,
I could fucks with it.
like there's doing like multiplication and like some word problems and all that. There's a fly here.
Yeah, there's a fly
Every time.
every other podcast.
Every time. And so
They
like
get
it
in
was
from
it just felt
outside.
easy. You know, it felt easy in 3rd grade. I was like, okay, 3rd grade's cool. And then 4th grade, they started talking about fractions, and I was like, no.
Oh yeah, I don't want to delve into
No.
fucking fractions with them because
No,
I
my
was
God.
terrible at fractions.
Yeah.
I
I still am.
could hardly do fractions.
I literally like as a teacher, I'm gonna have to like teach myself the content before I
Yes.
teach the kids.
Like,
Like no
But that's
lie.
good though. I
Dude,
feel
like-
like doing your own lessons before you give them to the students really helps you as a teacher.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I still can't read a ruler. Like,
What?
I pray to God that it's
What do you
on like a
mean you
quarter
can't?
or a half. Like, I know there's 16.
If
there's
it's on
16,
a half, you just count 6, 7.
there's 16 fractions. There's 16 like fractions for every single inch.
Yeah.
Right. I know where the quarter is. I know where the half is. And I know where the 7/8 is.
Okay.
But like everything in between, I don't know how you read that.
I don't know either. I just say it's a little over a half.
I thought it was like,
Yeah, like but you can't say that. Like when I was like
Yeah.
working with dad and shit, like I don't know that you didn't really like talk about that. You know what I don't understand? Like, why do we have to learn all this bullshit? Like I mean, we've been talking about Ben Franklin since 8th grade. Fuck are we still talking about for in high school? Teach me how to pay my taxes.
That's kind of like common sense though. Like you got to know a little bit about like who invented
yeah,
electricity.
Sure,
Yeah.
I
But
get
you don't
it.
got to know his whole life story.
I get
exactly.
it.
Like teach
Like,
me something that's more
Sure, the
beneficial.
world,
Yeah,
the world
nah.
war and shit. Like, yeah, it's good to be knowledgeable on this
Yeah,
thing and
yeah.
like know it happened. But teach me how to pay my taxes. Teach me how
Teach
to
me how to be in
finance
the
a
present,
car.
not the
like,
history. Like
I
yeah,
agree,
teach me
yeah.
how to live my life. Like that's what high school should be.
yeah, it
Like,
Exactly.
should.
yeah, you should learn how to read and write.
Yeah.
You know, actually do math.
But that's what we've been doing our whole school
But
careers.
why
reading
the
and
fuck
writing
do
and
I
math.
need to know about covalent bonds? Like I loved chemistry and
I
everything.
was gonna say, what the fuck is that?
Chemistry, I loved
But
it.
I think,
but
honestly, I think
like, dude, I don't know how to do any of this shit.
I think
and
that
it's like,
stuff is more towards like figuring out what your niche is to what
Yeah.
you want to do for the rest of your life. So it's like if you're really good at chemistry and you love it, then you can do that for
You
the
think
rest
I'm
of
gonna
your
be a
life.
fucking scientist? Yeah, I
You
like
could.
it, but I'm not gonna be in the lab all day
Or maybe
making
you wanna,
chemicals and
maybe
shit.
you want to do something that involves chemistry. Like I don't know what job like involves chemistry.
I don't know, like
A scientist.
scientist.
No, other than that, like I don't know, like
Well,
medicine.
chemistry is a lot
maybe,
of math. Yeah,
like, a
it's a lot of
chemist
math.
or a
Or you can just be a chemistry teacher.
Yeah, you could. I wouldn't be able
what?
to.
I'm gonna like I don't know. See now y'all like I don't get it. I don't get why you go to school your whole life
and then
just to keep going back to school.
Going back to school. Like, I couldn't wait to get the fuck out.
Because now you're on the other side. You're in the other position now.
You are the head.
You do whatever the fuck you want.
Now you're just telling them.
Now you just sit back and let them do what they got to do.
You still gotta like do
you still
shit.
gotta
I'm not. Well, listen, I've always loved grading papers, and like, I don't know why.
Sure.
Like when me and T would hang out when we were younger, we'd play school instead of home, and I'd be the teacher. I'd literally type up a test on the computer, print it out, and give it to her, and then I'd sit there and chill while she takes the test. And I'm like, all right, and then I'd grade it, and I loved grading it.
Yep.
When Justin wanted to start playing hockey when we were kids, I wrote.
Justin?
Yeah, our cousin Justin. He wanted to start playing hockey.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Justin wanted to start playing hockey. And I literally wrote out a test on, like, what is an offside and, like, shit like that.
He's getting his ref license instead.
Multiple choice and shit. And I, like, that was the only paper I ever, like, graded in my life. Like,
wow.
That was it.
But, you know, like, when you do, like, peer reviews or, like, peer edits and, like, grade each other's papers, like,
sometimes
that's what really got me into it. I was like, oh, I like this. Like, I like doing the little grading part.
As, like, younger with peer reviews, I felt good. But as, like, an older adult, I was like,
yeah.
No.
I don't think I would ever make my kids do like a peer review because it's like that's like, especially with like a writing piece, it's like it could be a little personal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, but that's like where it's mostly used is in writing. I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
like,
don't know.
it's a little personal. I don't want them reading my stuff.
They'll be like, oh my god, you can't spell, and I'm like, yeah. You're right, I can't.
Yeah. That or like they know my whole life story now.
There's some things where like she'll be asking me, like, both of you actually, like, y'all be asking me questions, be like, you're really gonna teach the next generation? Like, some things y'all ask me sometimes, it's just like, I can't fucking believe it. Like,
why? Because we're dumb?
I barely.
Because we're dense? You think we're dense?
Yes.
We're still human beings. We're not perfect.
Oh my god, what did you ask me the other day? It was like, I forget. But
me? Or her?
Both of you. Like, you both do it. Like, how do you spell flower? Like,
all right,
no, not flower,
Which
but
one?
It'll be fucking stupid. Oh, you're right. Yeah, there's two.
The one with the W or the one with the U?
And it's just like, how do I know this and you don't? Like, you're literally a teacher.
I don't have like hey, teachers don't Google.
Yeah, Dan always tells me I have no common sense and I'm just book smart.
Oh yeah, you're not street smart, you're book smart.
Yeah.
Like, you're so knowledgeable when it comes to school, but you're so fucking stupid when it comes to normal everyday shit.
Yeah, I guess I just focused too much on school in my life.
Yeah, like,
and like the world around me was just not happening.
Yeah,
like, our life.
Like,
school
literally.
has been our life.
Yeah, school has been my entire life.
It's interesting because
I was that overachiever, you know.
School was something I was forced to do. Like, I'm nothing but street smart.
Everyone was forced to do it, but like I just like really put myself into it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna overachieve.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm not saying you guys are dumb. You guys are very smart.
No, he's fucking calling us stupid.
it's just some things. It's like, are you serious right now? Like, you're asking me.
It's like our brains are just going at like different.
No, I know.
We got too much knowledge.
I love you guys. I
love you too.
You're gonna be great teachers.
Thanks.
Google's gonna be your best friend.
Yeah. Thank God for Google.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
I can't believe
Can
that there's.
Can you imagine a time without Google?
No,
being a teacher.
All right, dictionary, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you say that you're gonna have to be Googling? You said it the other day. You said, like, I'm really gonna have to be like Googling shit.
Sometimes,
like,
yeah.
I think especially for science, because I was always bad at science.
I think it was something to do with like. Was it decimals or I forget what we were talking about. Like, thank fucking God I
Decimals I'm alright with, but like fractions.
Yeah.
I guess it was. It might have been fractions we were talking about.
But with kids, you'll be like, okay, guys, let me I just gotta go tell this machine.
But it's easier with kids to like when you teach them as if you're learning with them.
Yep.
So I'm literally learning with them anyway.
So we'll start with you and we'll come down the line. No, we'll start with our guests first.
Yeah,
we talk every episode. When did you know for certain you wanted to be a teacher, and then that was it? Like, when was the aha moment? Like,
I mean, it was kind of like, I guess the aha moment was in elementary school. I don't know what grade, but it was like younger, and I think it was because I I admired one of my elementary school teachers, and I was like, I want to be like them. And then it got to the time where I was about to graduate, high school, and I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be a teacher.
I guess.
And
So it was like graduation. You pulled the trigger.
yeah, I
You're
was like,
I'm gonna go to college for this.
I'm gonna go to college to be an elementary school teacher. And then I also was like, what said it too was like, because then it's like, you can be like, oh yeah, I want to be a teacher, but then you're like, well, what grade do I want to teach?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because you can become a high school teacher, you can be a middle school teacher, or you can be an elementary school teacher.
Big
but
deciding
it always
factor.
felt like I was like, I just want to be an elementary school teacher.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to my elementary school teachers for kind of, pushing me to what I was being.
Segues us into the next thing, but I'm gonna let you say your piece.
Oh.
When was your...
For as long as I could remember, I wanted to be a teacher. Me and Mom were going through, like, her shit, and, she saves, like, school, like, projects that we've made. I think it was in third grade. It was, like, an all about me. It was like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I wrote teacher.
Really?
In third grade.
Third grade?
Yeah. And,
if you go to mine, it would say professional ice hockey player.
Yeah.
But
even before that, like, I just remember, like, I always wanted to be a teacher, because, like, I just, like, I don't know, I always admired that position. Like, as a student looking at the teacher's position, I was like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I want to, like, make the lessons and, like, teach it to people,
Mm-hmm.
But now I know, like, making a lesson's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's why I laughed.
Well, you mentioned something that we were literally talking about this morning, or I think it was last night. The shit they have you do in college is so fucking extra compared to what you actually
it's so
have
extra.
to
When
do.
I was student teaching, she would just, like, do bullet points of her lesson and give it to the principal.
Yeah.
In fucking school, you have, like, a 3-page paper
And
of one
templates.
lesson. One lesson for one day.
Templates. They're templates. They have all freaking
they're like,
great names, like Davison or Daniels or something like that.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't want to use this because it's like, what's the criteria? What's the
goals?
What was it?
Daniel's framework or something.
Yeah, like Danielson or something. I don't know.
Something
Daniel's
like that.
framework.
And it was like, what's the objective? What standard are you?
The
What
objective
PA
is for the
state
kids
standard are
to
you
learn.
using? Yeah, to learn math.
Yeah.
But no, and then the objective is even crazy. It's like it has to be measurable. Like, they're gonna learn. They're gonna be able to answer 3 out of 5 questions. Like, you have to, like, have, like, a measurable, like, it was fucking crazy. And it's like, and then you have to do, like, just the lesson itself, like the introduction to the lesson, like, what are you gonna do to the introduction, the procedures,
it's crazy
what they're gonna do, like, to, what's the word?
To like their goals or
no,
what?
like, after you teach them, like, the procedures and then, like, the lesson itself, and then, like,
stuff?
their work, what's the work they're going to be doing, and then, like, the closure, the activities
and the closure,
and then the closure, and then and then we had to write a whole summary of our lesson,
that's,
and then we had to attach
pocket.
all of, like, the worksheets that we're going to have, and, like, the lesson itself, like, if we had a PowerPoint or something.
Yep. And, like, you have to cite it, and you're like,
oh,
why?
cite your fucking sources. I'm like,
I remember Haley had to do, like, when you were in school, when you started student teaching, like, she had to do a lesson for every single day of the week, and she's doing this for every single day. Yep. She was losing her fucking mind, and then your teacher was like, dog, stop. Like,
no, well, my
you don't got to do all this.
My cooperating teacher was like, it sucks that I had to do it because I had to submit it to my school to show them this is the lesson I'm doing in my classroom today. But my cooperating teacher that actually taught the classroom was like, that's insane. Like, we don't even have to do that for the principal.
We don't even have time for that. Like,
that
too. Like,
I was losing
my marbles
going on.
Exactly.
Literally.
That's what's coming up this year for
what
me.
helped me a lot, though, was, like, my cooperating teacher had, like, the curriculum textbook, like, the teacher textbook, and the lessons were already written for you. So I was like, oh, bet. So I just, like, had to kind of, like, type it into the thing. Or, like, if I wanted to, like, kind of, like, make it, like, do a little twist on it, make it a little more fun, I would. But, like, it helped me a lot.
Pizzazz.
Yeah, it helped me a lot having the curriculum book to, like, write the lesson plans with.
Wow.
Because they actually had the lesson for you anyway in the...
Exactly.
Well, this brings me to my next question,
I feel like
which
we're being interviewed right now.
all three of us can talk about. Who was the teacher? Who was your fucking teacher? Like, you know what I mean? Like, the one, like, just your favorite, like, the number one
in elementary or overall?
Just overall, out of elementary, high school, and college. Like, who was the teacher that really, like, stuck with you the most? And we can name names. We can give them a shout out.
Yeah. First comes to mind is Miss Lynch.
Miss Lynch, really?
My Spanish teacher in high school.
Also had her. She was great.
Of course. I had her 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
'Cause I you know, I didn't start at that school right away. My freshman year, I went to a different school. Yeah. So I had Spanish there. Hated him.
Oh, my God.
He's terrible. So I had Spanish there, and then when we went to our other high school, me and Dan, Miss Lynch was our Spanish teacher. Fucking love her. You know why I think I love her so much?
Beautiful soul.
She reminds me a lot of Emily.
Emily, yeah.
And I told her
she
that
kind of looked like
she
Emily.
Looks like Emily.
Little bit.
She acted like Emily. She loved Harry Potter like
Yeah,
Emily.
she was like the same.
Dude,
like it could have been Emily's older sister.
I literally like the first time I met her, I texted Emily. I was like, "My teacher is you. Like you're my teacher."
Oh my God! And when we got there, she was literally like 26.
Yeah,
like she was. All of our teachers were
like
very
when they're
young.
younger and like they kind of connect with us more and like.
We went to like a brand
chill.
new school. Like we were the first graduating class ever.
Yeah, so like we were like kind of like
it was super
more.
tight. Yeah, like, and we graduated 70 kids total.
I don't even know if it was that many.
I think it was
like 60 something.
It was like close to 70.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure it was like 72.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm like almost positive.
I'm gonna count them after this. I'm gonna go get the yearbook.
Yeah, we should. But I think we were pushing 70.
Yeah, but
which is very crazy because like some graduating classes are like 200-300.
Yeah. So in high school you only need 2 Spanish credits. I took the one at the other school and then I took a second one with Miss Lynch at where we went.
Yeah.
And then I think it was junior year, we had to pick our classes, and it was like, oh, you can pick any class, like it was like an elective or something. Like, what class did you want to do? And I was like, I'll take Spanish again. Like, shit. Like, I loved her, and I love the Spanish culture in general, so like I was just all about it. So I took Spanish 3 times in high school, just for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
Just because I loved her so much too.
That's funny. I actually got away with only taking Spanish once.
What?
My programming class, I did programming. It counted as
it's a language?
It counted as a language and a math.
That's crazy.
What?
Yeah. So I only had to do algebra 1 too.
I was into programming.
Yeah.
Or wait, was it programming?
Yeah.
With
computer programming with Mr. Burns.
Oh no, I didn't have that.
Oh yeah, that's what I had.
I was thinking of Peterson.
Miss Pedersen?
Peterson? Coding.
What did she do?
Coding.
Yeah, that's what mine was.
Yeah, okay.
It was coding and computer design or whatever the fuck they called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it counted as 2 credits. So I only had to pass algebra 1. I never took geometry.
Shane got me through that class.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I loved it. I
couldn't do it.
You remember the old game where you're going up and down like this, you're knocking the ball back and forth? I programmed my own game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I programmed it from scratch.
Dude, me and Colleen were in the same coding class.
Yeah.
And we just sat next to each other, and Miss Peterson was like, you know, she was pretty cool. She was like, yeah, I'm going to put on, like, iHeartRadio. Like, what station should I put on? Me and Colleen were always like, the all-time low station.
All-time low had their own station?
Yeah, like, on iHeartRadio, you can just put on, like, any band or any artist station.
We're going to hear a quick word from our sponsors, and then we're going to get to me and Savannah's favorite teachers. We'll be right back. Today's sponsor is SteadyStore.com. For all your Steady Store needs, summer collection just dropped, tie-dye. You can get the beanies, hoodies, T-shirts. Get them while they're hot. Get them while they're fresh. SteadyStore.com. Also doing an overdose awareness section of their website. It is the KP Showstopper merch. Every single penny of profit is sent directly to Never Surrender Hope for overdose awareness. Your contribution, any contribution, will be greatly appreciated. Hats, hoodies, T-shirts, anything you could possibly buy. So, SteadyStore.com, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of the Banana Duck Podcast. We appreciate you, and we'll see you guys in just a second. And we're back.
We're fucking back.
we're fucking back. So where we leave off, who was your teacher? Who was the one that stuck with you the most? Like your guy, your girl.
The crazy thing is it's like it was like kindergarten, which is like really wild because I feel like that's so like in the beginning of school. But her name was Miss Bonzak.
Miss Bonzak.
And she taught both my sister and me. But she wasn't like a teacher. She was like a teacher assistant. And it was so crazy to think back then, like, that teacher assistants were a thing. Mm-hmm. And now going into, like, the school and stuff like that and seeing them, I'm like, I don't feel like that was such a big thing.
Yeah.
In other grades as I got older. But she just like, was the best teacher. She was just the best, like, teacher assistant. She was always so, like, motivated and, like, always made her students motivated. And she just had that thing, like, she's left a mark on me, and I was like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do, guys.
This is it.
And then I when I was in the National Honor Society in like high school, and I went back to my elementary school to like not really student teach, but like volunteer. I was like looking for her, and I couldn't find her. But I knew she was still there, but she was just not there the days that I was there. So I was like really sad I couldn't see her.
Yeah, I also really loved my 3rd grade teacher, Miss Magloff. That's when I said I wanted to be a teacher.
Miss Magloff,
Yeah.
I remember her.
And then I remember, fast forward like 7th or 8th grade.
Yeah.
Same school. You know, we had like kindergarten through 8th grade.
Was Miss Magloff Fitz?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
I started there in 3rd grade. So she was my 3rd grade teacher, loved her. And then fast forward to like 7th or 8th grade, I forget, but I was older. I passed her in the stairwell. I was like, hi, Miss Magloff. She's like, hi, Christina. I said,
She called you Christina?
yeah. I was
Wow.
like, oh, okay.
Okay.
You're actually not my favorite teacher anymore.
Because you don't like me.
Yeah, never mind. Fuck you.
Oh, I really love Miss Aguilera too.
Miss Aguilera was
She
great.
was dope. I think
Aguilera.
she was the only teacher I went all out for Christmas.
Aw.
I got her because she was
Yeah.
addicted to Monster, the energy drink.
Oh, yeah?
Which you could tell. She was always like, oh.
Just fucking
Yeah.
wired.
Yeah, wired. So I got her like a little 6-pack of Monsters.
Yeah.
And then she mentioned that she collected piggy banks. So me and Mom got her like a customized piggy bank.
That's
Really?
I think we had like her name engraved on the side, and it was
Wow.
like this big, beautiful piggy bank.
I didn't know you were that tight with Miss Aguilera.
Yeah, it's also where I met like all of my friends.
Yeah.
6th grade. Well, no, I met just Karina. I met just Karina. I met in Miss Aguilera's class. All my other friends I met in 4th grade, which I hated that teacher. I'm not going to say her name. 4th grade. You know who I'm talking about?
Miss Townsend?
No.
Oh.
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 The other.
Don't
say it!
Science teacher.
No.
Oh.
No, she sucked too though.
In 4th
Yo,
grade?
she fell asleep every class.
Oh my god.
Every class. She was the science teacher, but it was like not really like science. It was like an elective.
Yeah, it was like
It was like a humanities,
all
like
That's
science.
yeah, environmental like
Environmental
science.
science.
She
oh,
was
I was in that elective for you guys. I took AP environmental science.
She-
and, like,
Which was so
Miss
weird. Like,
Langman. The
Danny, don't say her name.
You think she's watching this goddamn podcast?
She's sleeping.
She couldn't even work the fucking VHS tape in the goddamn Bill Nye Science Guy
always
shit.
put on Bill Nye the Science Guy.
That's
all
all
we
she
did.
And oh
Or
my god,
color.
baby, her desk, she had every single kind of tasty cake donut you could imagine.
I
Everybody
think I
be like,
remember telling you
Miss
about this.
Langman, can I have a donut? No! Those are mine!
But she had a teacher assistant, which thank God, because she always fell asleep in the
Yeah.
middle of her lessons.
Oh my god.
That's
like,
why there was never a lesson.
she would put on Bill Nye the Science Guy. When them lights went off, she'd be sitting on her
She was
chair.
like this.
And like no, and the TV would be here. We're all over here watching the TV. She's sitting next to the TV just watching us.
And then she's out, and then we're just doing whatever the fuck we want.
So weird. Like she was sitting next to the TV. Like
Which
you
I feel
couldn't-
bad. She probably had like a problem or something. But like, don't be a teacher if you can't fucking stay awake,
Oh my
babe.
god, she was the worst. I doubt she even has a
Imagine
job
with
anymore.
Little kids? Oh my gosh.
Oh
Dude,
my
like
God,
we
they
were
were the
young.
worst.
Like,
Yeah.
I have a funny story about that class actually. I was sitting at a table with I was with Dicker, KP, Belowski, and all them,
Mm-hmm.
and I raised my hand, and it was like right after lunch, and I was like, "Can I go to the bathroom?"
Mm-hmm.
And she said no, and I raised my hand again. I said I really have to go to the bathroom, like it's an emergency, like
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back in 2 minutes, and she said no, you should have went at lunch.
I hate that
And
shit.
I'm sitting there all like pissed, like bro, like I gotta fucking
Like we only have like
I gotta
how long
pee.
to eat our lunch?
yeah
And you expect me to like
Exactly.
pee and shit?
And like
Yeah.
it takes 10 minutes for you to get out of the lunch line.
yeah.
So you
Yeah.
got 20 minutes
Dude,
to
the
eat,
lunch-
20 minutes to
I'm
talk.
sitting at the table, Bo. I'm like, dog, like I gotta fucking pee. I'm about to pee at the fucking table.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, KP and Belowski and all them, they're like hyping me up. They're like, bro, just walk the fuck out. This is when my gangster hit, bro. Like I stood up and I just left. I just straight left, went and took
Period.
a piss, came back. She didn't say a goddamn word to me.
Good. She
Yeah.
probably didn't even realize.
I sat back
She
down.
probably
No,
fell asleep.
She watched me come back in, and she was like, "Where did you go?" I said,
I don't
went-
know.
I went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking 2 minutes. Like I'm back. It's across the hallway. You fucking fat bitch.
I hate
couldn't
that
stand
shit.
her.
Like I'd always let my kids go to the bathroom.
Exactly.
Speaking of great teachers, though,
Yes, go on, Danny. Tell us your favorite teacher.
Amber Ovens.
Oh,
Miss
first and
Ovens.
last name.
Yeah,
Ovens was
I'm friends
great.
with her on Facebook.
I never had her,
love
but
to
she
death.
was great for you.
She was my, so I took a general math class on top of Algebra 1, and she was my teacher for both. She was the sweetest woman in the world. I loved her to death. Honorable mention, though, Mr. Smulin, our chemistry teacher. Greatest fucking guy in
Great
the world.
guy, Mr. Bird.
Oh, my God. Mr. Bird.
He was a
Daniel?
student teacher.
He's a full-time teacher now.
Yeah, when we were
Yeah.
in chemistry, he was the student teacher.
Yeah, he was probably like 25.
But he
yeah.
was so fun. Like he
Yeah.
not he was just like so like awkward.
He was
but,
such a
like,
fucking dork too.
yeah,
but
he
I
was
loved
just
him.
like this awkward but he was like
He was
like
kind of
funny
funny.
awkward.
Like, he was quirky funny.
Yeah, he was quirky funny.
Yeah, he'd be like, okay, ladies and kids.
Ladies and kids.
We're
So
gonna today we're gonna learn about covalent bonds.
Yeah.
Does anybody know anything about oxygen?
No.
And then Mr. Small would be like, that's enough, Mr. Bird.
Yeah.
Like,
And
I
then
gotta
Mr.
remember.
Smolin was always late to class, so we're like lined up outside the door, and Mr. Bird's just running down the hallway with his
Yeah.
briefcase. He's like, "All right, I'm here," jiggling the fucking key into the thing.
Oh my God! And if this man was late for a class, we in our chemistry room we had windows, like big fat windows across the whole wall, so you see this man sprinting all the way to the door.
Yeah.
He's got his briefcase, his jacket's flying in the air. Dude, it looked like a fucking cartoon.
Yeah.
Like, literally,
Yeah,
like
literally.
losing his top hat. He's
He
catching
was-
it midair.
He
putting it
was
back.
always so like nervous.
Oh my God! Then he'd get in and he'd sit down in the back of the classroom and be like, shh. And he'd fold his hands and he'd just start listening to Mr. Small. Hi guys, hi, hello everyone. It was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mr. Small's class was lit. Mr.
Yeah.
Burr was a funny
Yeah,
guy.
having chemistry class with you was so fun.
Oh my
we
God, I
sat
know.
with like all of our friends at a table.
Dude, I was so
Always
good
the
at
best.
chemistry. Like that was the only time in my life where I was teaching other people.
Yeah, you had to teach me. I was
Like
so
I was
confused.
showing Haley how to do shit.
Oh, goodness.
And
Crazy.
there was the
Yeah.
only class I took color coordinated like notes.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Yeah, and I used all your pens.
Yeah.
And like, Haley, I'll be like, "You done with the purple yet, bro?" Like, I need that shit. I need to differentiate the
Yeah.
oxygen and
Well,
the hydrogen.
For chemistry, you had to do
Yeah,
color.
you
We
had
kind of
to.
had to,
Yeah.
and he would do it in the notes as well.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, I was just so into it, dude.
Yeah,
like,
Danny was like a wizard.
I fucking loved it, and like you know, Mr. Smolin's like asking me to help kids in the back. Like I'm moving
Yeah.
tables to go help people that didn't
Yeah.
understand. Like I never in my life, I was always that person.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I need help, and then here comes fucking Steven, and he's gonna come teach me.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I felt good, man.
Yeah.
It felt good to
Yeah.
be
That's why I felt like you
be
should
one
have
of the
done
better
something with
students.
chemistry.
Yeah. I know. I could have honestly been in an AP chemistry if we had
Yeah,
it.
you could.
Like I could have been advanced chemistry, but it would have been the only AP class or whatever took my life.
I have a question. Did
Okay.
a teacher ever make anyone cry?
Oh, my gosh. Hang on.
Cry?
I have to think on that one.
You're a crier, baby.
Wow! I have to think about that because that like kind of makes me think about like high school, honestly. Because I feel like in middle school and like in elementary school it was kind of like I don't think anybody would like yell at me and make me cry, but I feel like in high school it'd be more like emotional, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like I would be so just angry
But it
that I would
also
start
could be
crying.
like it could be a good cry too, like.
Oh,
no, like, I'm
Oh,
talking
like a
bad,
bad cry.
like a bad cry.
Um.
I don't
have
think
a
I don't
story.
think I ever cried over a teacher getting mad at me.
Yeah. Same thing.
I
can't
had
think
this
about it.
one teacher, and it was when we were in Ben Salem, and
Yeah.
she was the computer teacher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why
Oh.
are the computer teachers all the time?
So the computer
When
teacher.
we got to Fitzpatrick, there's a
It's
hole in my
like-
sock.
She
Sorry.
was just a
Probably all
bitch.
seen.
Like she was like, she only yelled at me because now let me tell you. So she was always yelling at me.
Yeah.
Like click on this and I'm just like like I start crying.
I
And
don't know how to
then
use a computer.
at one point she called my mom in.
Fucking
got-
2004. Nobody
Not
knew how to use
Linda.
computers.
I was in first grade. She called my mom and she said, "Your daughter's defiant. Like she's defying me. Like she's just being defiant." And my mom was like, "That's not my daughter. Like she's not like
You got
that."
the wrong Haley.
Yeah, like she's a goody two shoes. Like what the hell? So she was like, "Come in and sit on a class and you'll see." So my mom had to come in, and it was to
Which
the
is
point.
crazy.
It was to the point
Yeah.
where the teacher was requesting that I be evaluated for special needs.
God.
They said they said she should be evaluated for special needs. Like, we think she needs to be in special classes. And, like, my mom was like, what? Like, this is the first time I'm ever hearing anything of this.
Yeah.
So she was like, come sit in a class. So mom came in to sit in on the class. It was just computer class. Like, no other class was I like this.
Yeah.
So she came to sit down in the computer class, and the teacher's, like, showing everyone on the big screen, like, okay, everyone click on this. And everyone's clicking, and I'm just sitting there. And mom's like, Haley, click on it. And I'm like, click on what? And my mom was like, can you see what she's clicking? I was like, no. My mom was like, she's blind!
Yeah. She just needed, the fucking girl needed glasses.
She says,
Click on what?
I was like, click on what? She's like, can you see? I'm like, no. She's like, you're blind.
Yeah.
visual impairment.
I'm blind! What are you talking about?
So then she told my teacher, she's like, she can't see it. Like, she can't fucking see it. She's not being defiant.
She needs
Linda.
glasses,
She was pissed.
bitch. We didn't know she needed glasses.
So that, like, as a teacher, you should be like, can you see what I'm
Yeah,
showing
can you actually, like,
Can
see?
Instead, she was like, hell, click on it!
Yeah,
I'm
like
I just start crying.
That's the craziest thing I always think about, because, like, how old were you when you got glasses? You were pretty young.
I was pretty young. I was like in elementary school.
Probably, like, what, like 3rd, 4th grade?
Yeah.
I was first grade.
It's crazy to think. That was 1st grade for you?
Mm-hmm.
My
I
God.
didn't get glasses
Some
until 4th.
Yeah, some people, it depends.
I think it's crazy that people can, like, realize that their babies can't see. You ever see
Yeah.
babies with the glasses?
Oh, I
like
know.
little-
It's
they're like-
so funny.
They're
And do you see them, like, when they put them on, they're like,
Yeah,
What?
that was me when I got my glasses for the first time.
Yep.
When
Yeah.
I tell you, I'm literally legally blind. So my mom
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
like,
of
we gotta
course.
take her to get her eyes checked. So we went, and you know how they have, like, the letters on the screen? Since I was so young, they were like, they put pictures on the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
So they were like, what do you see? And mom said it was a big birthday cake, 3-tiered birthday cake,
Yeah.
like the size of the screen. They're like, what do you see? I was like, I was like, a blob. My mom's
blob.
like, you don't see the birthday cake? I'm like, no.
And she started crying.
And she was just like, oh my god, she's really blind. I was like,
She's blind.
so then they, like, gave me my prescriptions and whatnot. And I remember I put them on. I was like,
This is the world?
And it was like a whole new
Yeah.
And, like, literally.
I vividly remember driving down 95 with my glasses on for the first
Yeah.
time, looking at the billboards like, oh. I was just like,
This is the world.
wow.
There's detail.
Like, the colors were vibrant, and I
I
was
know.
just like,
Oh my
wow.
god, the fucking clouds and shit too.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Seeing,
my
all the,
God.
like,
Yeah, little first
Yeah.
grade me. I was
I
like,
don't
oh
know
my
how
god.
I got through my first, like, 8-9 years of life playing
Mm-hmm.
hockey and going to school and not being able to see. Like, when I got those first pair of glasses, I
Yeah.
was like, holy fucking
And it's
shit.
crazy to think, like, that's just what I thought the world was. I thought it was
Blobs.
just a blur. Like,
Yeah.
like right now, like, taking these off, I can't read that sign behind you, and
Yeah.
I can barely make out your face.
Mhm.
Like,
Blob.
I can't read
Yeah.
your shirt, Savannah.
Oh, blob.
Like,
The way
it's
she was
crazy.
like,
No, because, like,
Like a librarian.
because it's crazy.
do it
Like,
again, Jess.
I was like, I was just trying to read stuff.
Oh, that's so
But no,
good.
like, I am seriously blind, and, like, I thought
Yeah.
that's just what life
Wow.
was. So when I got glasses for the first time, I was like, damn, I've been missing out. Like,
Oh.
the fuck?
Well, at least it was only in first grade. Where it
Yeah.
wasn't like for him 4th grade, and I don't know for me.
Speaking of glass, that brings us to Am I the Asshole? And
Am I the glass hole?
Wait, hang on. I wanted to tell a story.
You wanted to tell a story?
Kind of.
Go ahead. Talk about glasses.
Talk about glasses.
It's not about glasses.
Oh,
I
tell
just
your story.
wanted to,
Tell your
like,
story. Tell your story.
You know, it was another bad school.
I'm gonna pull my thing up. You tell
I
your
guess
story.
it's a story. You know how
Oh,
the
another.
first grade computer science ladies.
Oh, yeah?
yelling at her. You know, me getting kicked out of tag in 3rd grade.
Kicked out a tag.
Yes.
That's absurd.
I
Were
was-
you
okay.
being too competitive?
No. I got kicked out of tag in like
You said
3rd
tag,
grade.
you're it.
No, like
You're in,
no.
you fucking pussy.
I love that you guys are
Launch him across the fucking recess
I
yard.
love that you guys are thinking about the game. I'm talking about the talented and gifted program. I got kicked out of tag. Talented and gifted program at R.O. Nelson in freaking Newport, Virginia. Let me at them because that's not the school name anymore. So in 2nd grade, I'm in Miss Trowbridge's class, and they're like, okay, we're gonna have Melissa, who's another redhead, and then Savannah. You guys are gonna do your little testing for tag. And I'm like,
Wait, why did you do redheads?
I know, it was so
What the
weird.
hell?
It was so weird that Melissa.
She's
and
like,
I
alright,
were
let's
both
gather
redheads.
the gingers.
Yeah, so we went and we did our testing, and I did really, really well. And they gave me back my report that, oh yeah, you're gonna be in I forgot her name. Shit. Miss Stripes tag
Stripes.
3rd grade class. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm smart. And I was like, I went in there and all the other stuff, and we did it, and we were doing, like, good stuff, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, math was just hard. Math was so hard. Like, the Talented and Gifted program is, like, so
hard for you?
accelerated and stuff like that, so it was, like, almost like a grade above you kind of math, and I just struggled with it, and I was always really bad with, like, math. And so they were like, I don't know what happened. I don't remember, like, exactly what happened. And they were like, you're not in tag anymore. And I got moved to a different classroom, and I was in Miss Rain's class, and I was in the regular class.
Stripes and Rain.
Yep.
What
and then I
Rain.
fucking got made fun of in 4th grade because, then the tag program continues, and I'm in...
All the smart people are like, you're dumb.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, Savannah, what happened? Why aren't you in our class anymore? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. And I play with them on the playground, and they're like, you're not in our class anymore. You can't talk to us. And I'm like,
What?
yes, they were
Yo.
pretty, like,
Yo!
even the teacher, Miss Stripes, was like, because then she moved forward into the 4th grade classroom, don't know why, and, like, she was just mean to me, too. She was like, yeah, you can't, you're not with us
Wow, they're
anymore.
like, you're not on our level.
Yeah, it's like, I'm so sorry that I was so bad at math that you guys had to kick me out of the Talented and Gifted program.
We really thought you meant the game.
No, that was funny.
Tag, you're in!
And it's like, I
Like,
look
Savannah,
at
that's enough.
I look back at it, and it's just
Savannah,
like,
that's enough.
oh, I'm sorry.
No, the tag.
No, the tag. I was still
Like-
going on with my story, sorry.
Yeah.
I need to stop
Like,
talking.
you fucking shells up, Savannah, that's enough.
Yeah.
Go to the principal.
No, it's really funny because, it went all the way to 5th grade where people were in, like, it was 3rd, 4th, and 5th from the Talented and Gifted program. They're like, oh my God, you can go to Dozier Middle School. It's a Talented and Gifted thing. Yeah, and then they came in high school with me, and they're fucking in the same class as me.
Ha!
Like,
I'd be like, you can't talk to me.
Like,
You can't talk to me. You're in the back of the class.
Like-
Yeah.
I don't
Dude, I would have
understand
like
that.
made it a mission to become the most popular person in high school and be like, you can't sit with us.
Yeah,
Like,
you-
Like, they
can't
were
sit
all in
with
the
us.
AP classes with me and everything, and they were on the same level as me, and it's like, what is the point of the Talented and Gifted program?
I was never in a gifted or AP class ever.
No, you shouldn't have done AP classes.
No.
I
They're
wouldn't want
such a
to.
waste.
Yeah, fuck that.
Like,
Yeah.
with such, like, the...
Just give me what I need to know. The
Didn't
bare
Yeah.
minimum
the one AP class we had at
was algebra.
was algebra 2, right?
I don't know if there was any other ones.
AP algebra or some
Yeah.
shit. Sorry, we have a slight issue. From the time I found this at breakfast this
God,
morning,
it's gone.
it's removed. It's literally private now.
Oh, well, keep
Oh my
finding
God.
it. Go find another one.
Well, we're in the
I
middle
still
of the
gotta
show,
talk
sweetheart.
stuff.
Just click on
Okay.
a random one.
I
I'm
listen.
still talking.
I'm gonna just click on a random one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that
I'll
again.
just find a random one.
But, like, that was the thing, too, with AP classes. Pointless.
Yeah.
So pointless. I mean, hey, like, you have the opportunity of getting college credit that transfers into college and stuff like that. But, hey, what if you go into a major where you took AP Environmental Science and you passed it and got the credit? You don't need AP Environmental Science.
Yeah.
Does it count as a science credit or does it count as an elective? Like,
Yeah.
and it was just, like, especially in my district where we were so, like, low income and low, like, with the kids and the families and stuff like that, like, our AP exams were free. So everybody had to take an AP exam, even though if you didn't want to. If you did not want to take it, or you missed it, you had to pay for it, which makes sense. But then there's, like, all these kids that are getting 1s and 2s on the AP exams. There's bad testers that are in there. And, like, I don't know, the closest I got to getting an AP credit was AP Statistics. What would I have done with AP Statistics in
Yeah.
elementary education major?
Literally.
Like, elective.
Like, you don't need that shit.
Yeah, so, like, I don't know. It's just really weird. I just feel like AP classes are such, like, they're good for people who want to learn a lot more and have that
Yeah.
chance of getting a college credit. But please, be in state college because
Yeah.
that credit's going to turn into elective if you go
When
somewhere else.
when I was in high school, we had senior year we had the option to do a work study.
Yeah.
So you could do a half day at school and then the rest of your day could be either working or you could take a college course.
That makes sense.
So me and my friend were like, "Fuck yeah, let's go do a college course," cuz like she was really smart.
Yeah.
And so we were just like, let's like get a little college credit under our belt like in senior year, like that's cool. So me and her went to a community college.
Let's say it was at a community college.
Yeah. So we did like a writing course.
Yeah.
As our little. What am I saying? As our little.
Work study.
Yeah.
Work study, sorry.
Work study. So we did that, and then we literally bullshitted like our way through that course because like we didn't really want to be there. Back when I was like a fucking stoner, me and her would literally leave high school, smoke so much weed,
And then go to the writing
and then
class.
go to our college class.
Hey.
High as fuck, giggling the whole time, like writing down God knows what I wrote in that fucking class.
Gosh.
And but we were kind of like engaged, like we were like raising our hand and like, you know what I mean?
I think the weed made me find chemistry even more like fun to do.
Yeah.
Like it blew my fucking
I
mind.
never went to high school high though, but like that college course I did not take seriously.
Oh my god. I never even went to first period. Like I had art and study hall first period back-to-back years.
Yeah.
I would get to school at 9:15 every single day. School starting at 8:10.
Yeah.
I'm in the backyard smoking a blunt at 8:30.
Yeah.
I'm at Dunkin' at 8:45.
But I took that college course. I think I passed with a B. And then
You got the college credit, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then comes
that counted as a college credit when you got to
she's
so then comes college. I go to college.
Wow.
And then I forgot that I even did that.
Oh god.
So I forgot to transfer my credit over.
Oh,
And
my God.
and then the one class when I remembered to do it, so orientation at college, I made a friend, and I was like really surprised because I was like, it's hard for me to make friends like that.
Aww.
But I made a friend at orientation, and then we found out we were going to be in the same English class together. And I was like, oh my god, see you in English. And then I remembered like, oh, I can transfer my credit. So then I wanted to like go transfer, but they were like, okay, so it's going to take over your English class. Like you don't have to take that class. And I was like, but my friend's in that class. So my dumb ass was like, all right, I'm not going to transfer it over. I'll just take the class. I struggled in that class.
Oh god.
Dude, I literally I think I passed with a C.
What was the name of the college? Like the college class itself? Was it just English? Because like my freshman year
it was
took like
at the community college it was like
composition 1, composition 2.
Yeah, but then at school it was like English something. But they said they would transfer it over because it was like just a difference between a community college and like a normal college university. So I was like, all right, I'm not going to transfer it because like I wanted to take the course. I guess I was like, I want to see my friend and maybe I can just do better than a B. Maybe I can get an A.
Yeah.
I got a C, and I was like, oh my god. So then after that semester, I was like, fuck, like I don't want a C on my record. Like I'm like very like much so adamant about getting A's and B's.
Oh, I agree.
So
maybe that's a teacher thing too.
Yeah, because I was always on like honor roll and shit.
Yeah.
So I was like upset that I got this C. So I went to the whoever you fucking go to, and I was like, is there any way I can transfer that credit now? I was like, I took the class, but can I like replace it with the B I got at the community college? And they're like, no, sorry.
Damn.
Like, there's no way to do that. Like you should have done it before you took the class.
Well, I wanted to see my friend.
Yeah, so now that was just a waste of time. Like I took that fucking community class in
you got an extra credit.
No, it wasn't. It's not even on my transcript or anything.
Really?
No, I couldn't transfer it over at all.
Wasted.
So you just did it for no
I just did it for no reason, and then I think I paid for it.
You got out of high school every day at noon.
Yeah, but I could have just worked instead. Got money.
Yeah.
See, and that
Which
that,
you would have spent all on weed anyway.
That actually makes me think. Are all teachers, like all upcoming teachers, or all teachers, were they always on honor roll, AB students, good at school? Like,
Probably not.
Is there a teacher out there that had like S?
Maybe.
Probably.
Like,
because I'm sure they want to like make a difference.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense, but like,
there's
I feel
learning
like
curves for everybody. Like
I went to in my college class, a girl I graduated with, she had a learning disability and she's a full-time teacher now.
wow.
Which like, great for her.
Yeah.
I'm like literally like great for you because she was like always struggling in school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she wanted to be that person to help the kids that struggled because she knows. You know, she was in that position.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, and I was like,
So
oh my god,
It's
love
so
you.
sweet.
Me and her were
So
pretty
sweet.
close.
Good.
Yeah. Not close, but you know.
How's it going?
not good.
Not
we just
good.
said scroll and hit a random one.
I know, but they're all
But
kind
you
of
keep
dumb.
looking at them. They are. I was scrolling for a while. Do you have one, Haley?
I do.
Why don't you start?
Yeah.
Well, I want your full attention.
Okay.
I'm
You're right.
listening. I just listened to that whole banter between you two. I'm still looking. I'm just reading an article, like the header, the headlines.
That's
you know,
what I did.
You know how I was telling you we went on.
I can't find like a good one.
You know how I was telling you we went on the log flume when we went down the shore.
And the camera wasn't working.
Excuse me. Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
you watched the podcast.
Oh, biggest fan.
Yeah, number one fan over here.
So last night, me, Karina, and Autumn, we were just like talking about like how fun the trip was and stuff.
Yeah.
And Karina was like, I really, because she was drunk. She's like, I really loved the flag loom. And I literally cried. I was like, it's the flag loom now. Like it's not the log flume anymore. It's literally called the flag loom.
What beach was it again that you went to? I'm sorry.
Wildwood.
It was Wildwood?
Yeah.
Wildwood has a log flume?
Yeah.
And this is like on the boardwalk?
Wildwood
It's on
has
the boardwalk.
3 piers of rides.
It's there's 3
It's
whole
on the
piers.
first pier.
It's on the first pier. The Ferris wheel's the one in the middle. When we stayed there, we were down by the first pier.
There's 3 piers in Wildwood?
That boardwalk is like almost 4 miles long.
Oh,
maybe?
when I'm thinking of piers, I'm thinking of like separate and I'm like, what?
Oh no,
But no, they're all
it's
connected.
one
Like-
big pier.
Yeah.
Green fart.
Or it's one big boardwalk, but there's 3
Yeah.
piers.
Okay, got you. I think
Yeah.
of like the one that I see. I always see
When-
the water park.
Because we were only
And I
down there
always
for
see-
a night or 2.
Is it Morty's?
Maury's.
So it's all
Maury's,
3 of them are
Maury's.
Maury's piers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I actually I kind of want to
The boardwalk
Yeah,
is
no,
2.5 miles long.
Damn.
2.5. Yeah.
And I
See?
walked it back all the way and then back again one
It's
time.
5 miles.
With Teresa. Did I ever tell you that story? Did I say that on
Yeah.
the podcast once?
I don't think you said it on the podcast.
I think I've heard a
but-
story of like that because weren't you guys like scared or something like that?
So we were young. I
Yeah.
think I was like 13. And, you know, I have anxiety. So my anxiety was like way worse back then. Like I could not talk to strangers. Like I couldn't, like for the life of me, if I was like bleeding out and like people were walking by and I needed
That's
help,
okay.
I'd be scared. I'd be scared to ask for help. I'd be like, like just dying, hoping someone comes up to me. But me and T were like, let's walk the boardwalk, you know, and then like let's walk the whole thing and then let's take the tram car back, because her house was at the beginning of the boardwalk, like right
Yeah.
before the first pier. So we were like, because we were bored, like let's just walk the boardwalk and then we'll take the tram car back, because her
Them
mom,
cars.
The tram.
because
the tram car, please?
because her mom, I love when it like skips. It's like watch the tram car, please. I'm like ooh, but her mom had tram car tickets, so we didn't have to pay for it. So we just
Yeah.
gave them the ticket and like could ride it for free. So I was like, all right. So we walked the whole boardwalk down to like the fucking convention center, which is like the last thing.
Yeah,
on the-
exactly.
So I was like, all right, let's get the tram car back. And I was like, call the tram car. And we both were like anxious little fucking dweebs. And she was like, no, you do it. And I was like, no, you do it. She's like, I was like, all you gotta do is put your hand up.
Yeah, you guys were just so anxious.
I
to
was like,
talk to
all you
someone.
gotta do is put your hand up and
Just-
like hail the fucking tram car. She's like, all right, if it's so easy, then you do it. And I was like, no, I'm scared. And she was like, well, so am I. And we were like arguing. And I was like, Teresa, just fucking do it. And she was like, you. And I was like, fuck. So as we're arguing, we start walking back. And I was like, another one's coming. Call it. She's like, no, you do it. And like, we were just getting so mad at each other for being scared.
Yeah.
And then, at one point we sat down. I was like, I gotta fucking sit down. Cause I was like, we just walked 2.5 miles and we're walking back.
Yeah.
So I sat down on the bench. I'm like, Teresa, just fucking call the tram car. And like, neither of us were doing it. We refused.
Yes.
We ended up walking the whole way back. And we were dying. Mind you, we
you-
had to walk 3 or maybe 2 blocks up to her house after the
Mhm.
boardwalk. So we were literally dying. We had these free tram car tickets. It was
Yeah.
free. And we wouldn't call the fucking tram car because our anxiety was like
Yeah.
not letting us. And then we
God.
got into her room, blasted her AC unit, and I sat in front of that unit like dying. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
done for the rest of the day.
5 miles.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
Yeah. I was dead. My
Some
legs
people
were
run
hurting.
10 miles every morning.
I don't know how
and then
people
go to
do that
work.
shit.
I have a funny tram car story though.
But wait, is the tram car still there?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they're just not out there for the,
When
the
we were
off
there-
hours.
Yeah,
when
off
we were
hours
there, it
they're
was
not
kind of
running.
and they go up and down, so like
Yeah.
you really only see them like every,
Yeah.
every 30, 40 minutes, maybe,
Gotcha.
maybe 20 minutes.
Okay, your tram
But,
car story.
Oh, so I went down the shore with with Chachi, Zach, Ty, and this other kid, and we're on the tram car, and we're all fucked up. We're drinking, smoking, and everything, and this fucking kid said, "Man, I'm sick of being on this tram car."
Who? A random kid?
No, like the kid we were chilling with,
Oh.
and we were like, "Then get off." Like, he said, "Okay," jumped off the moving tram car.
Did he get in trouble?
He fell on the ground, and the tram car tire ran over his foot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then he just got up and walked away. And they stopped the tram car, and they said, "What are you doing?" are you okay?
Yeah.
And he was just so fucked up. He was like, I'm out of here. and just
This
left.
must stop.
Yeah. Fucking funniest shit in the world,
God.
though. He was a big kid, so it was funny to watch him.
Is it
fall.
someone I know?
Yeah, you know, I ain't even gonna give him the light of day
I
and say
know
his
who you're
name on the
talking about
podcast,
then.
but
Little
it was
do you know he's talking about himself.
it was pretty fucking funny. No, I wish I would
He's
have
just trying to
fucking.
replace it with someone else.
I wish I would have recorded it. It was the funniest fucking thing in the
Oh
world.
my God.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
He's just trying to cover up
Tram
the
car
story.
ran over his fucking foot.
Dude.
It was
that's
so
crazy.
funny.
Was it
That
like
is
fucked up
crazy.
after that? His
No,
foot? No?
no, it like ran over his toes. He had sneakers on.
Damn.
Still, you would feel that. That's like a
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
metal object.
Yeah, it was only
That
one of the
moves.
tires. Yeah.
And it's
And
heavy.
it's yellow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in that too, all that weight.
Yes.
Oh my
yeah.
God, they were freaking out, yelling at him. He's, I'm out of here.
I always
We
thought that thing
fucking
was,
threw him their $5 and we left. We all just got off right there.
It always looks so raggedy to me.
He
Like,
said
it
it-
was so like.
This is my stop right here.
You know,
It's shaky,
The
but it's
amount
good.
of times we've gone down the shore, only a handful of times I've taken the tram car.
I actually looked it up. The tram car has killed 7 children in its history.
Oh my
What?
god.
I believe it's 6 or
Killed?
7 murdered, ran people over and actually killed somebody.
Dude, those people that were
Children
driving.
falling off or getting in front of it, jumping in front
Well,
of
that's why you
it.
put your kids inside
They
the
should
tram
have
car.
seatbelts.
Yeah,
You have to
and they were
be-
all children. It was never
But
an
it's
adult. I
any
don't think.
rule anywhere, especially
That's
with
worse,
the
though.
Jamie
amusement
fact
park.
checked that, but I'm pretty sure it's.
But
I'm
like,
gonna
pretty
check
sure
that
it's
shit
6.
right now.
like that's the thing. Like even there's announcements on the freaking tram cars at Busch
Yeah.
Gardens and the train at Busch Gardens. It says
Watch
please
the
put
tram
all
car."
kids in the center of the train or the tram because
Yeah.
that's what happens. Kids will
Mhm.
fall off.
Yeah.
Or even if like the tram hits
And
a
what-
bump,
Oh my God! And
the kid
especially on the train, those are
falls.
metal wheels on a metal
yes,
rail.
that's where
Like
that's,
you're getting
that's
sliced in half.
dangerous. Sorry, I was.
Yeah. When we looked it up, I thought it said it killed 5 people a year, but I was about to say there's no way. Oh yeah, there you go.
What?
Nah, and she's just hinting at me that she wants to get
No,
engaged.
I'm not hinting anything.
She gets so mad
I'm
when
just-
all of her friends on
Oh
Facebook
my
are all engaged,
gosh,
and she
no.
shows me every time,
Engaged
like
in, engaged.
Yeah,
just all these.
Oh,
all the-
engaged in what?
no, all the people that she grew up with, she's like, oh my God, they're engaged now,
I'm
and like
not
looking at
engaged.
me like,
I didn't grow up with them. They're from TEP.
are
the
they?
guys
tep-
from TEP.
It
and
was
then
just
their
people
girl-
like your age that you know. They're like, oh well, they're
Renzo
fucking,
sent me that. Okay.
they're engaged
I just
now.
wanted to show you. They're like 2 years out of college.
Don't worry,
You guys
baby.
have only been like
It's
what,
coming.
6 months?
7 it's today.
today.
Today?
Today.
Happy anniversary!
Thank you.
Whoa!
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it 27?
It is.
Yeah,
Christ!
Yeah.
This fucking my
I'm-
year is
I'm-
flying by.
I'm giving it like a year and a half. It's coming next summer.
Well, don't tell her the time frame.
Nah, mate. I don't know. We'll see.
If he like
My
proposed
mom's
to
gonna
you,
watch this.
Well, I'm giving it a year. I know I'm marrying you.
Oh, I know too.
Like we know.
I hope.
So
you
like,
know the scientific.
what do you mean you
fact-
hope?
I hope.
The
We just
scientific
know.
hello. The scientific fact is that you don't really know a person in their entirety until 2 years.
Till 2 years.
Yeah.
I feel like I know this kid front and back.
Yeah, I honestly, like,
In the matter of
these
7
7 months have felt like 10 years. Like,
Yeah. Honestly, I feel Savannah, I feel like we've known you our whole lives.
yes, there's just like something about it.
Yeah.
Like I
I'm gonna
just,
cry.
I know we're getting married. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing to,
And
there's
you
nothing
know,
else to
it's
it.
very rare to meet someone and like just have that click.
You just
agree.
know,
Click
like,
right away. You know
I
what I
agree.
mean?
and I've never felt like, yeah, in high school, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna marry this girl. Like, no, like I I just know it. Like,
Yeah.
so there's no point in me waiting 5 fucking years to figure out
If
who
you
you
want
are.
to, you can.
Okay.
I'll be back here.
Well, I know we're getting married, so like
Yeah.
I don't need to wait fucking 5 years to
Yeah.
give you a ring. Like
Can't wait to be a bridesmaid.
I'll do it whenever. Like I just know it's gonna happen. So like
I'm giving a speech.
I'm just
I
gonna
hope
wait
you
a
know.
little bit.
Even though I'm not going to be the maid of honor, I'm giving a speech.
Your speech being, I remember when you told me that you didn't like her.
No.
I'm
it'll be a
making the
good
most
speech.
embarrassing one of myself. Sorry.
What's that, Mr. K?
What's that, Mr. K? Okay. You don't want me to be a bridesmaid anymore? More?
Oh my gosh, that makes me, now that I brought up this story, they both have the people that we went to the wedding to, for them, they both have Monopoly Go.
Oh my God.
And she keeps fucking my
bitch,
shit up.
She's targeting her every fucking
Oh
day.
my God.
Oh my God, we were
Yes.
out to breakfast this
remove her.
morning. We were out to breakfast this
But I
morning,
got
and it was
rolls.
4 notifications.
Yeah.
I was hyped when Homeboy joined because
Curtis
I got the 100 dice too. He's cool as fuck. Oh my God! Speaking of, I finally got one of my last 3 gold cards. Finished Icy Abodes.
Yep.
Got like 2,100 or 2,200 rolls, whatever it was.
Dude, did you see that you can get rewards for collecting a certain amount of tokens?
Really?
Yes, I went on
What do you
there.
mean tokens?
Like the pieces, like the hat or the cat.
Oh yes, yeah, I did see that.
I went because there was like a little red dot on like my tokens thing.
Yeah.
And I was like,
remember
"What's this
seeing
little
that.
red?" Because I can't stand notifications, so I
Yeah.
was like getting rid of
Same.
my notifications.
Wait, that makes me want to.
And the red, it was like
Put that away. Put that away.
it said collect 1 more token to get this reward, and it was like all these.
So you
dice
bought a
and
token?
money. No, you can't buy tokens.
Yeah, you
I have to
can.
collect
No,
one.
you can buy them in like the daily deals and shit.
No.
You can buy
Some-
tokens.
No, some of them in like the endless bargains and shit on the side. Like some of these will actually come with they'll actually
If
come
I-
with one.
Oh, sorry,
Fourth place.
guys.
Wow.
My
look at
bad,
you.
sorry.
What?
She came in
I got
4th
fourth
place in the
place.
tournament.
Nice.
Oh
I got some
fuck.
spins.
If I get one,
We gotta hurry up. I gotta start playing this tournament. We gotta go.
if I get 1 gold sticker that I need,
Yeah.
I will finish a pack and then I will get a new token.
Yeah.
Right? Do you get new tokens when you finish?
Oh, I
Pretty
see
much.
it
Yeah, that's what
now.
I'm
So
talking
every
about.
time you finish
Every
a
shelf.
row,
Yeah,
every shelf.
Every shelf.
Yeah. So you get a present,
collect
27 mil, 300 dice.
Oh, and then it goes on. Oh.
Dude, I feel like every
Yeah.
podcast we mention Monopoly Go.
Oh.
We talk about
they should
Monopoly Go
sponsor us.
every day.
They should
Yeah.
sponsor us.
Every single day. Monopoly Go,
dude.
if you're out there listening. Oh my God, that's what I wanted to talk about on this podcast too.
God.
So
Oh god.
it never worked.
What never worked?
But what?
You look all glistening.
Oh, it's just the lights, baby. So when Emily told us that she hit up the customer service and got off her shit, I opened a pack, right?
Yeah.
And I got nothing in it. It was all 1 stars. But I immediately closed out my game, acted like it crashed, went back in, texted customer service. I said, hey, I pulled a pack, and I got a screenshot. I don't know exactly how I worded it, but I said I pulled a pack. It showed me that I pulled this gold card that I needed, that I've been looking for. I finally got it. It's not showing up in my album, and it never said I completed the set. And they said, thank you for your feedback. Your thing will be in your account in 24 hours. I was like, what the fuck? No way. And nothing happened. So another day goes by. I hit him up again. I was like, hey, just like wondering, like, what's up with that? Like, I never got it back. And nothing happened. And then I finished my daily rewards today, and I got the card that I was bitching about.
I'm
Like,
sure
I
they get
got
that
it.
so many times.
I
though.
got that
People
anyway.
Trying to finagle.
Yeah.
I was trying to finagle, and I really thought it was about work because he said, oh, don't worry, sir. Like, it's
Yeah.
on the way. Like, 24
Yeah.
hours will be in your account. And it just never popped up.
Dude,
But
I
I thought I
saw-
beat the system. I was like,
saw
no fucking
something
way.
On the Facebook group
Oh
that
god,
I'm on.
if you're, I feel like you're gonna say the same thing.
Oh.
I'm gonna say.
What?
Go. No,
They
say
got
what
the
you wanna say.
rewards for their game crashing. Did you see that? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The fucking four of the purple sticker packs.
No, it was 9.
No
it was
way.
3 rows of 3.
And then they got like 7,000 dice and like all this
7,000
money.
dice, and it was like $1.5 billion.
Yes.
I think that was Photoshop. I don't think that was real.
Yeah,
Either
I
it was
understand
real
what
or
you're
they fucked up and gave one person what they should have gave multiple,
Like multiple people.
Because I went on the game the other day and I got a reward for
Yeah.
the game crashing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that much.
No.
I didn't
Yeah.
get stickers or anything. I just got
I,
dice.
I got like 100 dice from that one time and like 20 mil. It said sorry for the
Yeah.
interruption. Here you
Sorry
go.
for party rocking.
So
What-
sorry. Okay.
What I was
I
gonna
don't know
say.
why that came in my head.
I saw that one too because we're all, all 3 of us are on the same Facebook thing.
Yeah.
But the thing that I saw, I brought this up last night when we're hanging my squishmallows, and I was like,
Here's a picture.
yeah, here's the magical picture. But literally, like this girl's like, oh my gosh, I'm going on my 3rd time completing the album.
Third
time?
Third.
Bitch, I haven't even done the first one.
There's
You gotta get that
no
close to the microphone, baby. It's probably so loud.
no way that she spent
3
money.
times. And
Well,
the
this game's been out
pawn-
for a year.
in the pawn. But
Yeah, but
this
this
We
is
sticker
their
just-
first
packs
album.
refresh every like
every
couple
like
months.
couple months. But the thing is, you did it 3 times.
We have 4 days and I still need 2 gold cards.
I need 4.
I got
never
more
gonna-
than 4.
It's never gonna happen.
But like the the lion piece looks
Yeah.
realistic and it's all painted like a lion.
Yeah.
And then the one that she just completed was gold. And I was like,
Oh, it's all
Yeah.
gold.
Let's get into the Am I the Asshole?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
because we're pushing like an hour and a half here.
Yeah, we're talking a lot
Yeah,
about
we're,
Monopoly Go, and these
we're
people are
running out
probably
of
like, what
time.
the fuck is that?
Okay, who wants to go first? I actually just found one, which is actually pretty good.
You can go first, Dan.
You want me to go first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, God.
All right. So, are you here with us, baby?
yeah.
Are you pulling yours up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's going first?
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
So,
That's okay.
am I the asshole for faking an injury to get my sister to stop pranking me? Here we go.
Wait, can you
What are
read
they,
it
like,
again? I'm sorry.
12?
Am I the asshole for faking an injury to get my sister to stop pranking me?
In the middle
So-
of the brain war?
My sister, 17 female, sorry, he wrote this so weird. Me, 17 female, sister, 15 female, it's a female, I keep saying he,
Yeah.
but, plays this prank where she turns the lights off every time I shower. Our bathroom is weirdly long, so I have to get out of the shower, walk to the light switch, turn it back on, then get back in the shower.
That's kinda
It
scary.
leaves a mess of water for me to clean up afterwards, and I can't keep her out because the lock on the door is broken. My parents gave her a verbal warning once, but when she continued to do it, there was no real punishment. They told me to just put up with it and she'll eventually get bored and stop. Well, that didn't work because she continued for 3 weeks. One day,
She's dedicated.
yeah, I know. One day, I was getting out of the shower to turn the lights back. I almost slipped and fell. This gave me the idea. I waited until the next time she tried to pull this prank again. She came to turn the lights off, knocked all the stuff off the shower caddy, the bottles on the tub of the edge, or the edge of the tub.
The top of the edge.
The top of the edge and the towel rack. I pulled the shower curtain down, quickly laid on the ground, and my mother burst in with the lights on, or turned the lights on, saw the mess plus me on the ground. She ran up and asked me if I was okay. I said, no, I slipped and hurt myself in the dark. It's pretty bad. You okay? After my mom and dad helped me get settled, turn the
gosh, she's
lights on.
naked, too.
Yeah. So after they helped me and get settled, they turned on my sister. They yelled at her, took her phone, grounded her for the rest of the week. She was also forced to apologize to me and promised to never do it again.
Oh my God.
When I told my boyfriend about this, he said, what I did was cruel. Not only did I unnecessarily scare my parents, my sister got punished for something that didn't happen. He says I could have just gotten a doorstop for the bathroom or a lamp so it's not
that's
so
kind of a
dark.
good idea.
I feel like what I did was justified since me getting injured was something that could actually happen. Am I the asshole or am I in the clear?
So,
There's a lot. I'm so sorry.
I feel like,
I
no,
kept
it's
losing
okay.
my place.
I feel like it was clever.
Yeah.
If it was me personally, I would have either made my parents get a new fucking doorknob with a lock.
If you did this to me for 3 weeks, I'd run out the shower naked and whoop your fucking ass. I'm throwing hands like you're a grown man. I mean, they're both females, but I'm
Yeah.
throwing fucking hands.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
leave me the fuck alone when I'm getting a shower.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's
I'd just start
crazy.
doing it back. It would become
Yeah.
a war.
Either
Like,
that or I'd let my parents in on my idea so that
Yeah.
they're not like, worried.
Yeah.
And then like
Oh my god, and they like took you to the hospital and everything, left the sister at home, like,
Yeah.
we gotta take her to the hospital.
They
She's
go get
really
ice
fucking
cream.
hurt. Yeah, like they're literally just getting ice cream,
yeah,
chilling, just
be
laughing
walking in
about
like a
it.
boot for like 2 weeks.
Oh my god, go to like the store
Go
and get an
above and
actual
beyond,
boot.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be fucking
And walk
hilarious.
with crutches.
Oh my god, or like even take her to the doctor and like have
Yeah.
the doctor scare her, like she's never gonna be able to talk again.
Talk!
She hit her head so hard she's a vegetable. Like,
Oh my
like,
God.
really scared the fucking shit out of
Or
her.
just
That's
be like,
a prank.
you're just gonna lose your leg. Like
Yeah.
we
You're-
can't save your leg.
Tina,
It's
you gotta
too
stop saying
broken.
that shit.
What?
Stop saying out pocket shit like that.
What?
Calling people like that.
This is my fucking talk show. I
I
say what I want.
understand, but-
No, I
would have scared the fucking shit out of her.
The boyfriend has a point, but I don't think it's that deep. Like,
No,
she needed to learn.
Boyfriend's a pussy.
The parents are fine.
I would have been like, fuck yeah. I would have gave you a high five.
It's
if
not
you did
like
that
the
shit.
parents walked in and she was like bleeding or like unconscious. You know what I mean? Like
She
she
was
was just like,
naked.
I
Which
fell.
she could have.
Yeah, but like,
My other story was so much better than that one.
yeah, whatever.
It had to do with broken glass and
I don't
banana
think she's
bread.
the asshole. I think
It
her
was
sister's the asshole
crazy.
for fucking doing that for 3 fucking weeks.
Oh my! I would have whooped her ass
Yeah.
into next week.
Yeah.
Fucking worry
Like,
about
give
your
it a
phone
break.
getting taken away. Like, yeah,
Get it?
grow up.
Do it. Just find a new prank.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, it was alright. My other one was better.
Yeah.
Banana bread, broken
Banana
glass.
bread.
How you know.
How the turns have tabled.
Yeah.
I have one.
Okay.
Okay, go for it.
Am I the asshole for accidentally getting my friend high?
Oh, I seen this.
Did you? Did you read it?
I didn't read it. I
Okay.
just read the
Title.
header.
I, 20 female, had my friend, 21 female, let's call her Alice, over at my place the other day. We had just come home from the bar for a little nightcap since everything had closed by that point. I love how she's 20 and she got into the bar.
Right.
Probably fake. Fake ID, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
When
know.
we got to my apartment, I quickly went to the bathroom and told Alice to make herself at home. Suddenly, maybe 10 minutes later, she started acting really weird, like she was slurring her words in an excessive way and seemed to have completely spaced out. I was incredibly confused because she had barely drank when we were out, and now she was out of it. My first thought was that she could have been drugged at the bar that we were just at. Whilst trying to figure out what the fuck happened, or what the fuck I'm supposed to do, she asked me what flavor my vape was, which confused me because I do not vape, nor do I smoke. I asked her what she meant, and she pointed to a vape on my bookshelf. That's when everything clicked. For my 20th birthday, a friend, 20 male, had bought me a THC vape.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
My gift would be tickets to watch the new Spider-Man movie High. I'm not a stoner, but I maybe once or twice a year smoke with my friends just for fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hadn't smoked it since then, so it was just lying on the top of my bookshelf. I'm short, so I never see it. Hence me suppressing its existence. Alice, however, is very tall. She must have been looking around whilst I was in the bathroom, seen the vape, which looks very unamusing like any vape, and taken some puffs. Mind you, I do not know what the fuck type of vape this is because I remember taking max 2 puffs and I had a complete out-of-body experience. And I don't even know how many puffs she took. She is an avid vapor. I asked her if she had smoked that vape, and she had said yes. Now, Alice is extremely anti-drugs. Her father was a heroin addict. Oh my god.
Holy
I didn't even
shit.
read this. So she never did anything except drink alcohol. I always had a total understanding and full respect to her disposition to drugs, so I never ever did drugs in front of her. I have only ever smoked weed and did the occasional Molly festivals, as you do, LOL. She completely...
As you do.
As you do. As you just do Molly.
Yeah.
She completely understandably freaked out and started crying. I tried calming her down as much as I could. I tried giving her food and water or anything to sober her up. But she screamed at me. She screamed at me that I had drugged her. She said that she couldn't believe I had done this to her, etc. I had to call her boyfriend and explain the situation. He came to pick her up. I feel fucking awful. My stomach drops even thinking about it. If I had remembered the vape, of course I would have stashed it away more safely. But I hadn't planned on her coming over until we went to my place. And by the point we were home, I was tipsy, and the thought didn't even cross my mind, just as it didn't since I had put it on the shelf. As soon as she left, I sent a huge apology text to her. She left me on red. I get it. She has since blocked me everywhere and shunned me to all of our mutual friends, who all are torn on the issue. I have barely slept since. I can't eat. I feel so bad. Am I the asshole?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know.
No. Your drunk ass picked up a
Yeah.
random vape. Look at what you're fucking smoking.
Yeah, that's her fault. It's not like the
It's
friend gave her the
completely your
vape.
fault.
She like placed it and was like, "Here,
I didn't
this
hand
is
it
for
to
you.
you. Seen
This is for
something
you,
on,
Alice."
on my top fucking shelf and grabbed it.
Yeah.
Oh, let me,
And
like,
her friend
what the
also,
fuck?
yeah, her friend also said, "Make yourself at home, not hit my vape."
Yeah, like-
you know,
Be
like
grabbing shit off the top shelf.
I
like,
felt like that that was just a breaking point for that friendship too. Like
Maybe.
it was like maybe Alice was looking for a way out.
Maybe.
Because she just
Good
threw
point.
it into
That's ridiculous.
Because that blew it out of proportion like crazy.
I
And then
understand.
she's like
And
crying like, you drugged me.
and
Like,
it's-
you picked it up.
It's fucking weed. I didn't drop a Xanax in your
Yeah.
goddamn, like,
Yeah,
you know, in your
exactly.
goddamn drink. Like, that's a little absurd.
And she wasn't freaking out until she knew what it was, you know? Like, she was just chilling, like, what flavors of vape? Like, you know, like, slurring her words
Oh,
and shit.
it's weed.
She's like, oh my god, that's THC. And she's like, what? And starts crying, like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's completely...
Like, that's
What
a
was her name,
personal problem.
Alice?
Her
Yeah.
friend's name was Alice, yeah.
That's
Alice was
Alice's
out of
fault.
Palace.
Sounds like an
she's
Alice
not the
problem to
asshole.
me.
Yep. Poor
Yeah.
boyfriend for Alice. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's probably
Like,
oh
babe,
my
shut
God.
the fuck up.
It's fucking weed.
Grow up!
sweetheart.
Grow up!
Do it all the time, bro.
God,
But,
he
like,
was
I get
still
it, like,
sitting
if
there
you're, like,
listening.
don't want to do drugs and, like,
Yeah.
you know, you're anti-drug, you don't ever want to touch a drug in your life, so you're like, damn, I just fucking, without knowing. But that's not the girl's fault. That's
Yeah.
Alice's fault, bitch.
Yeah.
Why did you touch it?
Why would you pick up a vape that you don't know what it is? Especially in this day and age, like, you know dab pens are in existence,
they're-
you know?
And especially they now, you know, all look the same.
Yeah.
They don't really have a
Yeah,
lot
like,
of
my vape juice looks like dab. It's, like, yellow.
A little bit.
You know? So, like,
So does mine.
you never know. So, like, you never know. But, like, she shouldn't have done that without asking.
Which,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, and it's hard because, like, if you look at the Elf THC bars, they're literally this.
Yeah, and then
just
they
with
have
different
like the
writing.
little like
It just says Elf THC.
yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe
And
it
you
was the
see
Snoop
you'll see
Dogg
the
one you
little
got.
tank. Oh, the Snoop Dogg
Yeah,
vape I
this-
got, the Death Row vape.
Yeah, didn't that have a little tank?
It did have a tank on it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
the only thing that you can tell apart from the different like a normal
Yeah.
and a you know.
But the,
It
oh, you mean the little vape I had with
Yeah.
the actual THC in it?
Yeah.
The Gushers vape. Those were
Oh.
like yeah, you did see the tank.
Yeah.
Like yeah, you can see the tank.
Yeah. It would be a different story if she said, like, oh, can I hit your vape? And the girl knew it was THC, and she's like, yeah, go ahead. And, like, knew it was,
Yeah.
THC and, like, just wanted
Didn't
to get
tell
her
her.
high and didn't
Yeah.
tell her.
Like you ask questions, your drunk ass picked that
Yeah.
up and you smoked it without even
and then
any.
the friend was, like, visibly like, oh my god, is that what you just smoked? Like, she was like, that's a fucking THC vape, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Then they blew it out. Proportion,
fucking
like,
crazy bitch.
sweetheart, that's weed. I mean, you're gonna be fine. Just
No, if I was Alice, I wouldn't really feel that horrible. Or not Alice, if I was the girl.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel that bad, because I'd be like, that's your fucking fault. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
why are you mad at me?
I feel bad
Alright.
that Alice just blew it out of proportion.
Don't
to the other
pick
girl
up and
like,
just-
Yeah.
blocked her and made her like out.
That just
Yeah.
shows
from her
who she
friends.
is, though. So
yeah, for
you're
sure.
better off without Alice.
That
babe.
and like I
Fuck
understand
her.
like her dad was a heroin addict and all, but like it's just weed. Like and it's your fault. Like shut up.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a little much. Anyway, what do you
Anyways.
got for us, baby?
Anyways.
What do you got for us?
Anyways.
The fly's just chilling with George now. He stopped
Mine
flying.
seems really short. But am I the asshole for making my sister cry since I quizzed her on her knowledge because she wants to homeschool her kids? Which is really funny because I didn't think we were talking about school this whole entire pod.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is our.
And the edit says online school and homeschool are different things, which I agree.
yes.
I'm going to get out of the way and say I don't like homeschooling. I think it's the most impossible to do correctly on social and educational development. This is coming from someone that went to a shitty public school. Amen. So my sister was talking about homeschooling her kid. She said her and her husband will teach her. My sister and her husband are not the brightest people, much more physically labor people than understanding math. I tried to ask if that was a good idea, but she basically said how hard could it be. So I started quizzing her, and these were not hard questions. For example, I asked her what a verb was, name the planets, and a simple math problem. Literally asked her to do division. She could only name a few planets, and she gave the definition for an adjective and not a verb. Also, just completely wrong with the math. It was kind of sad. I told her the right answer and asked if she can't do it, how will she teach the kid to read or any math? She called me a jerk and left to cry. Her husband is on my ass, but my mom thinks it's a blessing. Am I the asshole? I am questioning myself.
No, that's like brutal honesty.
I
Like,
agree.
like,
Yeah,
you just gotta tell them how it is.
You're not
Yeah.
fit. You got to send your child to school.
If
End of story.
you want to homeschool, at least like have like a teaching degree or something.
Not even that. At least have a basic
program.
understanding.
Yeah, like a program or like.
Just the basics. Like at least like you got to know first to eighth at the very most,
Yeah.
and it's like and then send them to high school.
Especially in their early ages, too. I feel like, you know, elementary school is such building blocks of life that it's like, you need to get that shit straight or you're screwed.
I don't know. I guess, like, some parents, they stroke their ego. Like, I taught my son colors and numbers.
And
I can be his
honestly,
fucking teacher.
I don't know why anyone would want to even homeschool their kids. Like, school itself is a really great experience for kids to, like, get out there, have their own life.
Socially.
Yes.
To learn
a social
shit,
experience.
have their own life. Like, you
make
just
their
said.
own friends, have a life outside of their home life. You know, get away from their parents for a little bit.
Yeah, like, you can't be homeschooled your whole life and then throw them into high school.
Exactly.
It's like getting thrown into the jungle with no equipment. Like, bare ass naked in the middle of the desert.
And then
like,
not even that, the parents need a break. Like, send your kids to school. Give yourself a little time off, you know?
Exactly.
That's it's crazy to me.
But I don't think he's an asshole. I think he was more like trying to like kind of prove a point.
Yeah, like
be like
okay, you want to do it? Let me quiz you first. Like,
yeah, exactly. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna Google
do you have
everything?
to get like certified to like homeschool your kids?
I wonder.
Because you should.
I think
you should too. Or like
there's gotta be. It's probably different in every state.
Yeah.
But
I think there should be like you have to take a test like that.
Yeah.
To be able to
have
homeschool.
like the option to do so. Like, because like what is that? You know, when you're not going to school. Like, when you keep your child out of school, you gotta
Truancy?
Truancy.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, you'll get in trouble for not sending your
I
kid
had to go there.
school, so.
I had to go to truancy court.
Oh,
Really?
God.
Me and Mom had to go to truancy court because I was absent so much.
Oh.
In
And I didn't.
Elementary school, yeah.
Oh my God, I thought I missed more than you.
No, I was always, because, you know, I got problems.
I tell my mom my pinky hurt, and she's saying, you can stay home.
Did you ever do the thermometer trick with a light bulb or hot water?
Yeah.
I did it.
Nope.
Light bulb works better.
That's
But,
what I did.
See, new light bulbs don't really get that hot. The plastic ones, but back in the day, like, we had the glass ones, and them bitches got hot. My mom would come in, she'd be like, you have 112 fever? You're dying! Like,
My God.
I feel your head be like, you're not even hot, though. And
Yeah.
I'm
This,
just like,
this day and age,
oh, wow.
get COVID.
oh my God.
Yeah.
The best thing was staying home and watching the Dave the Barbarian reruns. Oh my God, Ed, and Eddie would be on. Oh my God, it was
For
so
some
good.
reason, when I would stay home, like if I was actually really sick, I'd always
Yeah.
sleep in Mom's room. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then I would just watch whatever she had. Price is Right was always
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Yo, full circle, R.I.P. Bob Barker. Man.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
Dude, The Price is Right or like Family Feud I'd be watching, or like Maury, R.I.P.
Steve Harvey.
Wait, did Maury die? Oh no, it was Jerry.
No, yeah.
Jerry Springer would be on, or Maury.
Shit like that, Dr. Phil.
Yeah, Dr. Phil would come
She
on.
did a fucking Ellen DeGeneres show. She was super into Ellen at one
She
point.
was
Ellen
super
was
into
good.
Ellen. Every
But-
time we came home from school, Ellen
Don't
was
she
on.
she got beef with Ellen now, I think.
Mom?
Yeah. I don't think she fuck with her no
The
more.
world got beef with Ellen now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what's up with Ellen?
She's like canceled now, isn't
Yeah.
she?
Really?
She's kind of
She's
canceled.
just kind of rude to her guests.
Yeah.
Isn't she treats her employees like dog
Oh,
shit,
she
right?
does, yeah.
Lizzo does
Yeah.
it too.
Who?
Lizzo?
Oh,
Really?
Lizzo's in
Lizzo,
some
yeah.
heat.
She
Really?
body shames.
Lizzo is canceled.
Lizzo
Yeah.
body shames?
Body shames.
Yep. She won't let her dancers like eat a certain like thing, like, you know what I mean, like.
Girl.
Look in a fucking
And then
mirror.
did you hear like the crazy shit though?
She's wolfing down a Big Mac
Like
and she's
she
making them eat
went,
salad.
she had all her dancers and crew go to like this strip club, like after a concert, after her show or whatever. They went to some strip club called like Banana something.
Banana duck?
Gosh, everything
But
full
no,
circle banana.
It was something. It was something involving a banana. I think it was like banana hammock or some shit.
Yeah.
And so she had all. She like I don't know. Honestly, I got this information off of the Basement Yard, so I don't know how accurate it is.
Oh my God.
But
wasn't wiki though.
But apparently she made like the dancers like shove bananas in their puss, and then have
What?
like the guys like eat it out of their puss and stuff, and like she like forced them apparently. I don't know if that's true. I don't know how the fuck the
Damn.
dancers didn't just be like bye, you know, like
I mean,
don't
hey,
know.
if they're getting paid mad money.
Yeah, they're getting
Yeah.
paid bank. It's Lizzo.
And like she just made them do like some out of pocket shit at like this strip club, and like
That's a little fucked up.
yeah, and,
There's
like,
a lot of people.
oh, and then Lizzo
canceled.
like forced one of her crew members to like bend over, and she started spanking him and shit, and like she was
What
just
the
being
fuck?
crazy. Yeah.
And money got to her head, man.
Yeah. But not, I mean, the worst part is, like, the body shaming and, like...
That's crazy. She's going to body shame anybody.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
She's all about body positivity, so it's crazy. Like...
And it's like, I don't know if she's worried about her body, like, her dancers looking like her, not the attention being on her or
she
something
wants
like that.
What? She wants them to all be skinny and hot?
She wants them all to have, like a sustained weight and, like, be, like, thin, I guess, and, like...
Her, of all people?
I know, it's weird.
She wants to be the only fat bitch up there?
I would want my dance crew if I wouldn't even have a dance crew if I was a singer, but, like, if I was Lizzo, I would want all types of body shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To show the
all colors, all shapes.
All shapes and sizes, all colors, all heights, like, literally just a variety of women dancing. Because if you're all about body positivity, then show it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I don't know why Ellen is... I mean,
Ellen, they just said she's, like, an asshole. And she, like, brings up, like, some, like, out-of-pocket shit on her.
Yeah, she kind of does.
Like, she'll, like, say something
like, I am
like...
Dr. Phil, but Dr. Ellen.
She said she was Dr.
No,
Ellen?
I'm just saying if she's bringing up out of shit, like, out-of-pocket
no, like,
things
stuff that, like, makes them kind of uncomfortable. Like, they don't want to
and then
about.
she doesn't stop. That was another thing I heard. Like, she'll keep pushing somebody to the breaking point where, like, all right, well, I guess I have to fucking talk about it.
Yeah.
There's a million people in the audience right now.
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah.
Well, that is more than enough time we had for today.
Yeah.
God, it's fucking bugs from New York. Fucking people falling in the shower, teachers, and Lizzo.
Getting kicked out of tag.
Wow.
Getting kicked out of tag.
Getting kicked out of tag.
Yeah.
Well, it was a pleasure having you, sweetheart.
Yeah, thanks for coming to the pod.
I'm sure Savannah will be back at some point.
Yeah.
Haven't had a guest in a while.
It's
been like 4 episodes.
She was on episode 2, so yeah.
Yeah, so this is the 4. Yeah, this is episode 4 since Emily was here.
Yeah.
Well,
do you have any shout outs that you guys need to do?
Oh shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, baby.
Guys, I just like to let you guys know, I do watch the podcast.
Yeah,
so,
what would we do without Savannah right now?
Like, I just
we hit 62 followers
on
TikTok.
I'll throw the picture up, but it's Hasbulla. They put Hasbulla's face.
Wait, that's who our follower was?
No, I just found this dude on Monopoly. It's just Hasbulla with DJ Pauly D's body.
Danny sent that to me. I was so confused.
I thought I had them screenshotted.
Oh no.
Can't you just go in and check?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go in.
Let's go in and check.
We hit 62 followers, but we only shout out
on TikTok. We're gonna
just like 5 Instagram accounts by the way.
Yeah.
So on TikTok we only talk about, or we only shout out like the 10 marks.
Yeah.
So we're shouting out our 60th follower.
Yeah. Instagram is a little different.
How many followers do you have on Instagram?
We have 26.
Oh, okay.
So you're actually gonna be pissed about this.
What?
But shout out to follower number 25 on Instagram, Emily Curry. It took her that long. This long to follow us on fucking Instagram. Crazy, but shout out to Emily. Wow. And I actually remember our 60th follower on TikTok, but give me 1 second, my TikTok bugging now.
And then man has 5 TikToks on his account too.
Look, I manage a lot of shit, baby. So number 60, J-Rock Staples. Jared Staples from high school. Shout out Jared, our 60th TikTok follower.
We kind of dove into some high school talk today.
Yeah, we dove into some high school talk. So Jared, if you're watching, we appreciate you, buddy. You're
thanks for following.
Number 60 on the list.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. We're still sitting at 14 subscribers on YouTube. If you're number 15, your picture's gonna be right here next episode. But you know what I mean. So hit that follow button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell notifications.
If you find yourself watching more than one episode, subscribe.
Yeah, even if this is your first episode, subscribe. I mean, you'll find us.
Help us out.
All the links in the description: TikTok, Instagram. That's it. You can find us on Spotify, all podcast platforms. We got links to everything in the bio.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? You were just about to say something.
Oh, I just honestly think it's so crazy that you guys look at these subscribers and like followers and stuff like that, and they're people that you went to fucking high school with.
Oh, a lot of people we know follow us.
I don't know if I would be like, excited or upset if people from like high school was like looking at me now.
I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a talk show. We just fuck around.
It's not like this
shit.
is what we're like doing all the time.
And
Like,
you'll be surprised. Like, a lot of people want to be on the show. Like, everybody asks me all the time, like, when am I getting on the podcast? Well, of course.
Sorry.
Of course.
You know, but you know, thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course,
Thank
baby.
You, you know, it means a lot just to be here. I feel like
It's been a dream of mine for years.
you know, years. #1 fan.
I've been watching since episode 1.
Yep.
A month ago.
a month ago.
Yep.
Crazy how it's been that long.
This
since we
is
started.
Episode 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
6 weeks.
It's been 7 since we filmed our first one because it came out that next week.
Did it?
Yeah, it came out a week later. But yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, it's crazy that we just had like one day we were literally just like let's do a podcast. Like,
yeah, well,
it.
you were a little tough to get on board.
Because I wanted to be ready, and we still weren't ready when we started. Like,
But-
episode 1 was barely thrown together.
But I
And
will
we
say,
had
I
to-
mean,
It was
just
fine, though.
sitting here, I mean, you guys.
Well,
We had
sitting
2
here now,
mics
like-
and a camera. That's all you fucking need.
yeah,
Yeah.
but you guys don't have to be ready. You guys can just
Well, we're going as
go
we
back
go.
and forth. Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
It doesn't have to be like
We're
perfect to a T.
we're getting there.
It's natural.
Did you say perfect titty?
I said perfect to a T.
Oh, to a T.
Doesn't have to be perfect titty.
It doesn't have to be perfect titty.
Gosh.
Anyway, Savannah, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
I've been your host, D.Steady, aka Steady, aka the Muffin Man.
Is this gonna be every time? Christ.
AKA your mom's favorite rapper. And
And I have been your other host, Haley. Thank you for watching.
and
Thank
like
you for
I said,
listening.
shout out again to our followers. If you want to be number 15, you'll be shouted out on next week's episode. Like I said, links in the description. Follow us on all platforms, everything.
Period.
Spotify, Google Podcast. Coming to Amazon soon. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that set up as well. The dog's barking, so I'm gonna sign off. You guys got anything else to say?
As always, treat people with kindness. Love thy neighbor. Don't spread hate, spread positivity. And I still haven't prepared another peace out.
This fucking dog won't stop.
Peace out, sauerkraut. I already said that one, but we're gonna do it again.
Later.